Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 22 of the Relic Runners. I am your GM, CA, though you may hear me referred to as Christian. Either one is fine. Um, before we get, before we go to the recap of the previous session, I will go ahead and go down the horn and let my players give highlights. Sam has volunteered to give the recap today. And as such, she will give her highlight first. So I'm going to go ahead and let her go ahead and do that.
I guess my highlight is the pass without trace managing to work out in the end. Even though Callie somehow was the one who rolled a nat 1 out of everybody.
It's a very good thing skill checks do not care about nat ones. That's what I have to say about that. Because I think even with the nat one, it came out to what
16.
Yeah, a plus 16. So it's like a 17 is
no, it was a 16.
Oh, it was a 16. So yeah, with a plus 15, yeah, that's still really good. Pass without trace, really good spell for stealth missions. Give your clanky clank paladins a pass without trace. They will love you. Speaking of said paladins, Yue, what is your highlight?
I only wanted one, just to get something out of Lucky, just for the opportunity to use Lucky once. That's all I wanted. Luckily,
Roll20 decided.
It was your unlucky lucky.
it's your lucky day.
Mm-hmm. Holy shit. So many nat ones that were changed into not nat ones. That was great.
Usually turned into successes.
Yeah, it sure did. I found that that was great.
It's good. I enjoyed it.
Bio, what's your highlight?
Your gods were indeed listening. There's a reason to say your prayers.
Oh yes,
They fucking work.
Last session was a banger session for people who were calling upon their gods. Boy, did it pay off really, really well. Speaking of such things, Robot, what was your highlight from the previous session?
I really enjoyed on the battlements just having Pip step out of his shell a little bit, and then just the coincidence of when someone went down, Pip was very upset, so I had him yell, and then every time I did a big yell, it just coincidentally I got a fucking crit, so I got 3 in a row. Like what the hell is that?
When the dice line up perfectly with the emotional context of what's happening, nothing feels better.
Like what the fuck was that?
But yeah, no. Last session was a good session. If you haven't watched it, go and you're watching this episode, go back and rewatch the episode. It was fun. They had a siege and everything. But yeah, no, those were very good highlights. So let's go ahead and let Sam get into the recap while I get music loaded up into my music player.
Alrighty. Episode 21 starts with everyone preparing for the siege with some bolstering from the leader of the Forsaken Order of the Forsaken. And we all, take our position. Guys, Callie in the ballista boxes, Shush in the courtyard, and Pip high up with the catapult to help along. As the fight goes on, enemies manage to appear inside the walls, surprising those in the trebuchet box, and are aiming to take out anyone who seems like they could captain a ship. So Pip works on damage control, allies get enslaved, turn against one another. Meanwhile, everyone on the ballista towers do their best to make a dent in the incoming enemies. Eventually, gates are open, enemies steadily get picked off. Even Nefkanir joins the fray in some unknown way, causing an Umber Hulk and his ride-alongs to run, not back to the boat, but out into the desert. During the battle, unfortunately, one of the members of the Order goes down in a particularly gruesome fashion. As people struggle, they call out to their deities, just like was said in the highlights, and the for our side again, even for those few moments. One Iron Defender, we affectionately nicknamed Blade Wolf above game, has a very interesting turn of events, as at some point during the battle, as fate favored them, a spark awakened. After the fight, allies do what they can to heal up. Blade Wolf declares that he's his own master now, joins Puyet and the party, and we head to the pirate ship with under the cover of Pass Without Trace. On the upper deck of the ship, we get them with a surprise round, wipe them out with relative ease. We stealth back up, go to the lower deck. Behind number 1 is an Umber Hulk minding its own business, playing with some rocks. We leave him be and we move onward. Behind door number 2, we find where they were doing their number 2 and we shut the door as fast as possible. Then we find an office with some tools, a map with locations marked out that we assume the pirates have hit, a supply room to loot later, and we come across the captain's quarters. So we prepared ourselves, and inside was indeed the captain, who was not prepared for an assault, but he did call out for reinforcements, and a battle below deck begins. After blowing away most of the enemies, some in a very literal sense, Pip lets the Umber Hulk know they are free from their slavery by showing him the captain's disembodied head. And said bug chooses to peacefully leave and go back to the Underdark with their freedom.
Took his rocks with him.
Yeah, he took his rocks with him. After the battle ends, Callie gathers the group up and shares an idea that, while it's logical, it's probably in poor taste, requesting the head of the deceased member of the Order to use as proof of a job complete to Bilk, so as to continue their undercover mission. Puyet's not happy with the idea, but after some time is persuaded. Together, Callie and Puyet, under the continued cover of Pass Without Trace, gather the individuals from the temple, some kicking and screaming, and bring them to the ship while the other members of the party explore for loot. A very disconcerting, torn letter is found that Pip kindly translates for us while Gaius identifies magical items. Discussions had with Puyet regarding setting sail, getting notes taken back, and a conversation that doesn't seem to go so well regarding how the incident will be reported back to the Oath of the Forsaken. But, it might be delayed. We'll see. Blade Wolf decides to continue adventuring with the party. We return to camp, and Bilk seems appeased by the head we offer, maybe a little surprised at our return at all. He agrees that we are to rest and head off the next day for the other mission that he and Grong want us to take care of. He then asks for vials of blood from everyone for a quote-unquote initiation fee, but is called out that he just really wants it from Callie, to which she declines for now because, I'm exhausted and I've bled enough for the day. He's not happy, but he seems to let us alone for the time being. The party takes watch for the night, coming together and putting mule tail ground up on Callie to maybe dissuade the bugs, because as it turns out, they're swarming the tent throughout most people's watches, but leaving everyone alone until Callie goes out for a watch. She responds with a hellish rebuke to burn the first one that bites, and then passes off watch since the muletail's proven ineffective against the enchanted bugs. Pip and Blade Wolf take up the remainder of the watch, and I believe that is where we left it for session.
Indeed, that is where we left it for session. That was a very detailed recap. I'm going to go ahead and let you have that inspiration for that recap.
Thank you.
Let me get my Windows capture back up and turn off the slideshow. Right, let me go ahead and get the music started as well. Oh, let me go to the playlist, derp. Get that to about right there. Alright. When you guys awake the next morning, by which I mean Pip and Whistler technically are already oh, sorry, I gave away his name. My bad. Damn. Pip and Blade Wolf are technically already awake as they were taking care of the last watch, so they may wake people up as the sun begins to crest over the nearby cliffs and valleys.
Okay.
Oh, Sam said this thing. Both Guys and Sam had something they need to do during the night that they should have taken care of, and I'll give them this time right now to do it. I'll start with Guys. What was the thing you need to do during the night that you did during the night? With one of the things you got.
The Ruby the War Mage, getting into the weapon.
Yep. So you have successfully attuned to the Ruby of the War Mage. And Sam?
So Callie's going to, low-key look over to Shush. Thomas, do you have some extra beauty potion? I think I need to borrow one for tomorrow.
Well, I should have enough, I believe.
It's important.
I agree. I believe it's important.
I have an idea. I should just need one.
Okay. And go ahead, hands her one.
Okay. And she's going to not take it yet. And also during the evening, she is going to spend her time attuning to the masquerade tattoo. So I think it takes an hour or so to basically ink a tattoo on herself to attune.
What's the tattoo and where is it?
She's going to try to put it in a less conspicuous place.
Tramp
Tramp
stamp.
stamp. Damn it!
How is she going to do that to herself, guys?
It's
She has to
magic.
do it to herself.
It's magic. You just kind of like stick it there and it writes itself.
Sure, yeah, she'll tramp stamp, but it's one of those. But no, it's actually one of those ugly ankle tattoos.
That's not tramp stamp.
Are you
I was
sure?
gonna suggest you just make it match your red markings. Just 2 more appear or something, or 1 more appears.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Yeah, you know what? That actually sounds really cool. It didn't. I wasn't thinking about the fact it didn't specify what color the ink was.
Magical, it's whatever you want.
She'll ink, inside of one of the ones that's on her ribs. And she's going to ink a little inkling inside of there. You can't. It's red, so you can't really see it, but it's there.
Like that?
So it'll probably look kind of interesting if it glows. But anyway, she's going to do that. And when morning comes, she's going to immediately down the potion.
Mm-hmm.
And I took mine during my watch, so I don't have to deal with it.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, she's going to... she's going to take that potion before dawn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And before she leaves the tent, she will activate her tattoo.
All right.
But if you want to wait until that moment, that's fine. She's going to activate that. So obviously, when she takes the potion, when she wakes up, she takes the potion. She becomes human self.
Mm-hmm.
Before she gets out of the tent to greet Bilk, because I assume he's really eager to meet up again. She's going to activate the disguise self of her tattoo to look like her normal self before leaving the tent. And that is essentially what I want to do before the morning really is kicked off.
Okay. I like that. And there's, I don't think you're gonna have any problem with that actually. So yeah, sometime during the early morning, you drank the potion, and before you leave the tent, you use the Masquerade Tattoo to cast Disguise Self. For 1 hour, you make yourself look like your regular self.
Which, let me go ahead and click that to show that I've done it.
This is like a 5,000 IQ.
Thank you, Mr. GM, for letting me kind of backtrack a little bit and
I like to reward smart thinking. So I'm not gonna knock you for something that actually is a very clever idea. Note to all GMs and DMs: don't punish your players when they do something intelligent. It's not fair.
And it is verbal and somatic. I imagine. I imagine.
Oh, you're fine. You're
verbal
fine.
Stuff you don't really actually have to say something that reveals what you're doing.
No. Also, I would probably say the way that because it's a magical item, quote unquote. I don't think you probably have to use the verbal somatic components. I'll double check that at a later point. But with a lot of magical items, the whole point is that it removes that.
For a lot of them, it's just your
Yeah, like
action,
it's-
right?
Yeah.
Like the idea is the spell has already been cast, and so all of that was put into casting the spell, which created the scroll, and so it's already cast. You're just kind of releasing it.
It becomes
Yes.
like
And
then this is
a
just-
subtle magic.
The ink itself is Disguise Self.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. So, early morning comes around. Pip and Blade Wolf, you guys were on the last. You two were on the last watch. The sun is beginning to crest over the valley that kind of is in between. This camp, or kind of leads deeper inwards to where Shush knows where the. I believe that is the. Oh, I have it in my notes. Gosh darn it. Yeah, it's where it's where that temple is that he explored once, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to waste extra time going through my notes. But Pip, you've been staring at Blade Wolf, and it does seem like he's been very deep in thought about something, like not like scratching finger to head kind of thing, but he's just kind of been sitting there staring off in the distance.
Did the weird stuff happen again last night?
During Shush's period.
Yeah, during Shush's watch.
Yeah, he said
Okay.
it did, but no.
But no visitors again.
Yeah.
Right. Probably at some point people would have done like a brief, very mercenary construct explanation of what that was. Like, just basically don't worry about it. It's it happens here. It's bad stuff, but not our problem, kind of thing.
And I'm going to assume you guys brought Blade Wolf up to speed in that he should act like a construct still
Yes.
while he's here.
Yeah, we did last time. I remember there was a roll for that even.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
Perfect.
a brief combo.
So the response was bark, bark.
Yep. So you doing that stuff, he turns to you. Bark, bark.
Yeah.
But Pip, you are the only person who's awake at the moment, technically, and you see Bilk is already awakened on his way towards the tent.
Yeah, he'll nudge the others awake and just say, "Bilk is coming."
And that will trigger Callie to work on her plan.
Yep.
Maybe it's even like a kind of a more than a nudge with his foot or something. I don't know. We're being mean right now, right? Get them up quick.
Yep.
Of course, he is. Get up to greet the bill.
Also, technically, Callie's still covered in the mule tail. I just want to keep that for
No,
reasons.
you're fine. You're fine.
I have a reason. I swear.
If you sweat for like an hour, it's gonna wash off.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, but she
An
didn't
hour
sweat
is
for now.
perfect.
Yes, yeah, I know.
I want his sense of smell to be fucked.
All right, so Bill comes over. With his facade slightly broken yesterday, that he's not as quite as even-tempered as he lets off to be. He doesn't have like the big goofy smile, but he does have like still maintains some level of courteous smile on his face. He's like, good morning. How are you all doing?
Cousin Morning, see you, Bilk.
Pleasant mornings to you, Thomas. I've got your breakfast, and I hope that a night of pleasant sleeping gave you some time to think things over. As he offers 3 bowls of food.
Theodore would shrug, like, not my choice. Take the bowl.
Callie will.
Oh, sorry.
Callie will be careful about taking the bowl. Obviously, she's very careful to dip her head when she gets out of the tent because she's still trying to still trying to get her facade to stay up about her horns and such. She scowls at Bilk. Yeah.
Alright, can I ask you to roll me a deception with advantage?
That's 25.
25. You are fairly certain that you have passed.
He doesn't respond at all, basically.
No, he doesn't seem to let off that he notices anything different. If he does know something, he's not saying it, and as far as he's concerned, from what you are seeing, he thinks that it's just you. He's like, right. I see that you are still very unhappy about the way I acted. That was very not appropriate, as he says as he straightens up his robes and stuff.
I'm sure you're under your own sorts of pressures. I understand. This is very sticky business we're in.
Callie does, the sassy tilt of her head a little bit. I don't really appreciate someone deciding to try to take my sense of agency away. It is mine. My body is mine to do what I choose. And no one is going to just pay me or pay you for it without my decision. As she just kind of, scowls. That also includes trying to skirt around the issue. There might have been a little bit of a burn during the night.
I thought I smelled something cooking.
Yeah,
He's clearly trying to play it off because you guys are all aware, there's no insight necessary. Yeah, he knows you guys know.
Yeah.
He knows what he did wrong.
So
now, and enough of that. You've made your points.
Right. Is there any way I can still talk you into selling a vial of your blood, though?
And
she looks like she's still in thought for a moment. $1,000 gold. And then she looks over at Pip. Construct.
Yes.
You'll collect it. As she kind of looks at Bilk. If you have a vial.
Yeah, I've always got a couple of vials on me. He says as he kind of messes with his belt pouch as he pulls out what looks, it's not like it's like a quarter of a pint size. And he's like, that much will do.
It looks like a lot, doesn't it?
It does look like a lot. Still, it's like, that's still a lot of blood, buddy.
She clenches her teeth, like not visibly, but just you could see her jaw tighten, like, oh, that fucking sucks. And she will, motion to...
She'll motion to Pip to get to it.
I'm sure between his poisonous kit and the torture tools, somewhere in there has some. Oh wait, he has a bloodletting thing in the torture tools, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, he'll pull that out and.
I mean, if worst comes to worst, just slash maybe the outside of her arm or something where it's not too tender or something. and yeah, she'll work with Pip / Construct to let him take it. And she just continues to eye Bilk like, okay, but where's my gold?
Bilk lets out a heavy sigh as a lot more reluctantly than he let go of the 500 gold for like 2 jobs. He's much more upset to give away 1,000 gold for this vial of blood, as he's like, here's your 1,000 gold. As he doesn't really throw it, but whoever comes to take it from him, he very unceremoniously puts it in your hand, like very forcefully just plops it.
For the trouble.
I'll grab it.
Yep. He's like, and that's, you nailed what I was gonna say. It's like, for the trouble.
She smirks.
Calligraphy. You lose 3 HP.
That's fair. That is fair. But I gain 1,000 gold.
But you gain 1,000 golds.
Boy, if it was only this easy to pay off my debts.
Local plasma transfer in my area.
Yeah, you get less than $1,000 a month, I can tell you that.
Right, so if you guys need to supply up before you guys head out to take care of that other job, I'm more than happy to, let me find her name. I think it was Janitha.
The person who does the food.
Yeah, the person who does the personal. Yeah, Janitha found it.
Yeah.
He's like, Janitha will be more than happy to make sure that you supplied up. I told her to make sure you guys get free water if you guys need it. And she'll offer you a reasonable discount on foods and stuff, seeing as you did that job all nice and pretty for us yesterday. Really appreciate that, by the way.
I think UA said he'd be right back, right?
Oh, I didn't hear. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be on our way shortly.
Good thing he has a wireless headset.
Yep. We'll just have. We can assume that Shush is here mouthpiecing, but is helping to mouthpiece and taking his role. But this is a question of: do you guys want to stock up on any supplies before you head out to your next destination? Which Bilk does tell you. Unlike the last one, this one's only about a 4-hour trip northeast of where G-Dog is. So,
at minimum, definitely need water.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the water's free,
water, I
so
think.
grab it.
Yeah.
Especially going
Top
to need
off.
it today.
Yep.
I don't have heat resistance
Yeah,
anymore.
she does not have heat resistance, so she needs more water than normal.
Did you roll the weather today?
I did not. Thank you for reminding me.
That's good.
It'd be nice if it was another cloudy day.
That would be beautiful.
It sure would. It is currently the rainy season.
Yep.
Where's my table? Wet season. Oh, it's scorching heat! It's scorching heat! Hell yes!
The joys
opposite.
of not being a halfling. Of course I'm unlucky. We're all unlucky. No, we're
Look,
not actually.
You gave him the
Shush
blood
has
that might
ring.
fuck up a ritual. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shush has the ring of cold, right? So.
Yeah, Shush is actually good.
Yeah, Shush and Pip and.
Shush and Pip are okay. It's Callie and Gaius who are suffering today.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, Blade Wolf is also okay as well, but yeah. Because the weather is hot, that means that you will need extra water, which of course Janitha has been instructed to give you guys for free. So there is that. You just need a container to.
Wait, yeah, don't we have barrels of water on the Il Cuckoo?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
your Cuckoos will need
so
water.
Fuck.
That's what
Nope.
I meant by top off, is get the barrels filled.
Yeah, go ahead and get the barrels filled up. Because, I mean, 40 gallons of water is still more than an Il Cuckoo drinks in a day.
Yeah.
They are desert acclimated creatures. They don't drink the same amount. They don't need the double water. Like, if you were using horses, it'd be double water. But since you're using like camels, ilkuku, donkeys, they don't take double water in the desert. But yeah, you guys go ahead and get your barrels topped off. Are you picking up anything else in terms of like food or anything like that? Just to be food, clothes, anything of the sort. Like anything that you could pretty much get for I'd say under 5 gold pieces inside of the adventuring gear. You can get from her little makeshift shop here.
Another water skin?
Yeah, you could get another water skin. That one she does not. She refuses to give you a discount on though.
Just shrugs, like, fair.
Can I buy? Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Can I buy 2 crossbow bolts?
Yeah.
I have 18 of 20 and it's bothering me. So that's like 10 copper, I think, for 5 each, right?
Yeah. You fired 2 crossbow bolts last session, right?
I don't know if it was last session, but I'm definitely missing 2. So that's
Yeah, you shot some from up there next to the trebuchet.
yeah. So I'm.
You dropped it. Yeah.
I picked it back up, I assume.
You did. Yeah.
Yeah. So if that's the case, yeah, you can buy 2 crossbow bolts. They come at half price.
Oh, okay. So then it's 5 total then, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And a water skin is
2 silver pieces. So
2 silver pieces. So
let me check my my extreme heat and water to make sure they don't upcharge for it. Okay, yeah. So it would cost 4 silver pieces.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Just basically showing off is like, it's business.
They don't have nets, right?
Let me check. What's the price of a net?
I can't remember. It's not high.
If it's under 5 gold pieces, then she would have it.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's measured in copper. Cost of a net, if I remember right.
And it's like, it would make sense for them to have nets too, my personal opinion. That's it's a part of hunting.
Net is 1 gold.
Yep, you can easily afford a net. It would be 5 silver pieces because half price for a net.
If they have 2, I'll just get 2.
Alright, so 1 gold piece, you get 2 nets.
Okay. And 2 nets. Thank you.
As Janita smiles as she's kind of helping you guys out with most of what she can, and she's like, is there anything else I can help you guys with?
Callie shakes her head.
Looks at Thomas and Theodore.
Or what's
Theodore would shrug and just go, having dinner right when we get back.
Absolutely.
Kinaway shakes her head. Sorry.
Just like a really dry joke, you know?
Yes, look forward to our success and all that.
Oh, yes, of course. I wish you the best of luck, and I don't exactly know what Bill has you guys doing.
Oh, just tying up loose ends, as it were.
I don't
Oh.
think you want to.
Well, good luck with that, she says with a mixture of anxious, but,
I was going to say, can I insight her?
yeah, you can insight.
Oop, helps if I'm actually in the right
Yeah.
tab. That's a 21.
Alright, yeah, with the 21, I would say that her anxiousness seems genuine, and that, oh, I'm surprised that you guys are, kind of like it comes off as, oh, I'm surprised that you guys are actually doing that. That seems a little dangerous, but best of luck.
As opposed to, like, worried for the other person kind of anxiety or something.
Yeah, not really worried about the other person, whether or not she knows them or not, questionable. But definitely like, oh wow, surprised you guys are doing that kind of thing.
Does she still look just as exhausted as she
Yes! She looks just as exhausted. Perhaps even more exhausted than normal.
is? While every...
Is it possible to just do like a visible medicine check, or do I have to touch her for that? Just to see her level of exhaustion.
Medicine with disadvantage.
Medicine disadvantage, okay. Boop. That is a 13.
She takes 5 damage.
psychic damage.
Even looking at her, it looks to be sleep exhaustion. The only thing that's weird about that is even during your watch, and perhaps you could even confirm this with your party later, it's not like she isn't going to her tent and sleeping like a normal person, so there's not a lot of reason why she should be, like, getting hit with sleep exhaustion like this.
Okay,
That is information.
Then I have another question. Assuming we pass other people in the settlement before we leave, could I do a similar glance around to see if that's kind of a shared exhaustion?
Rather than having you roll a medicine on that one, since you know what you're looking for now, I would ask you to just roll a perception as you guys are leaving the camp.
straight perception.
Yes.
That is a 16.
A 16 is a pass. It's kind of sporadically spread out. Like, some people seem like they're sleeping just fine. Some people seem like they're okay. But then there are others that look just as much, if not more, exhausted than she is. Like, they're on their last legs kind of exhausted.
Very ragged.
Yeah, very ragged. Anything else for you guys before you guys head out on your journey?
Not that I can think of right now, though I do wonder if I might pick up on that given my passive 20 perception, even if I'm not looking for it.
You know, I will give you that. If your passive perception is above a 15, which I would say that that applies to Gaius, Calligraphy, Blade Wolf, and Shush. You guys notice that there are just a shockingly large number of people in this settlement that just seem exhausted for no real reason. And that is something potentially maybe to discuss.
Okay, can I
Once
ask,
we're far enough away.
can I ask one more question then?
So if we've noticed this, the ones who are less ragged, do they look better dressed, like they're a higher member of this group? I'm okay with rolling perception on that since it's active.
Okay. Unfortunately, I would give Gaius this if he was specifically looking for it with his passive perception. But since Calligraphy is now asking this specifically, I would ask you to roll me another perception. DC is 20 this time for the perception.
Oof.
It's a difficult thing that you're trying to determine.
Okay.
My eyes will actually go to elsewhere, like anything else that stands out just as we're moving through.
Oh, 26!
Yep. As a matter of fact, the ones that don't look tired, they have tattoos.
I had a feeling something like that would be the case. Alright.
And
Obviously,
with
she's
that
not
that
talking.
perception, you'd notice that they don't tend to really fraternize with the people. Fraternize. Blah, blah, blah.
They don't interact.
They don't interact with the people who don't have tattoos and are looking exhausted. Save for Janitha, who is the person who they have to interact with.
Yeah, who does not have a tattoo and is exhausted.
Yep.
Got it. Oh boy. Gonna have some stuff to talk about, but definitely not doing it in the middle of town.
Yep. All right.
The thing that I would also be keeping an eye out for on the way out are bugs.
Oh boy.
I do still potentially have the mule tail on me. I'm not trying to linger because I definitely don't want to.
Well, here's the thing. Because it is scorching heat today, you will be sweating a lot. So after an hour, it will
well, my
come
goal
off.
is to make sure we're not in town
Yes.
when my disguise comes off, like to the point that if anyone else is lingering behind, she is taking long strides to move quickly ahead.
So guys, with your passive perception, I would say, when you, for at least about the first, 20 or so minutes that you guys are, leaving town, you are followed by, some manner of small insects. I wouldn't say quite mosquitoes, but like, gnats and, maybe a couple of scorpions that don't really seem to act naturally. Like, it seems like they're staring at you. And I don't mean like the large scorpions that attack you guys that day, like little
No, you
small...
mean the background elements.
Yeah, background elements. They seem to like look at you and such, but after about 20 minutes or so, that seems to stop.
I'm still keeping an eye out for it for as long as we go.
Yep. Alright, but I would say you guys are about 20 minutes into your travel, and you guys can start speaking amongst one another while I roll on a table for something really quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and mute.
I presume this is after, like, a minute or two of the scorpions stopping following guys to go. Well, it seems like a tail has left.
That's good. I don't think I have much longer on this tattoo.
Well, I hope your plan works out, and give her a pat on the back, which is also a lay on hands, give her 3 hit points back.
Thank you.
Can I speak freely then?
Just like a tilt of his head to angle his eye a bit further. No sign of bugs, just... Yes.
Yeah, can we do a perception to see if we're kind of out of range of at least what we could see?
Yeah. You guys are about, I'd probably say a good mile away. You can obviously still see G-Dog from about a mile away, but, a mile away is pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's just that they visibly were gone. She's asking if we can check that they're gone.
Yeah, because I'm also trying to make sure that we get far enough away before my disguise drops. Which, as needed, she will pull her cloak up, which is not great in the heat, but I guess is also okay in the heat. Cause,
protects you from UV.
Yeah, she's not used to that. But, you know, to just kind of help shield the visible change as it hits. Fucking... How do people live in this?
Shush will actually offer, if you hate it that much, do you want my, cooling ring? And he just kind of, like, hands it to her.
I think it takes attunement, which I don't have any slots.
That's fine. Say that.
No, it doesn't, though. What Pip was trying to get at, he'll kind of... God, I guess I can't just open the bag and show it, because that's not how it works. He'll reach into the bag of holding and pull out the serpent scale armor that Callie had him stow in there before. Just a little bit, to see, like, the glimmer of it as a sort of, like...
She nods.
Yeah, so he'll pull it all the way out to give it to her, then.
Oh boy. Will medium armor be... Because it's not heavy armor. How is medium armor in the scorching heat? Okay. Then she will...
It's also made of a snake, right? So it's not like it's metal.
It's magical. It's magical.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I wasn't worried about that needing attunement. I know it doesn't, but the ring does. That's why I was saying that. The ring a cool thing. So... yeah, I guess once we're out of visibility, she'll work on putting the armor on.
Guys is quickly setting up a tent so she can do so.
Yeah,
It's like 5 minutes, I think, for medium armor.
Yeah, just giving her somewhere to do it in privacy, you know? Consider it.
Yeah. While calligraphy is getting changed, Blade Wolf, who had to this moment been contemplative in thought, as he turns to the rest of the party, I have thought about your inquiry the other day.
Which one?
A name, what I would wish to call myself.
Ah.
I have chosen Whistler.
Why?
Guys kind of thinks about it and then slightly nods.
Because you whistle for yourself now?
she called that for the tent,
shit.
apparently. I was like, that is correct. I once paid heed to the whistle, but now that I am my own master, I am the whistler.
Well, I put a lot more thought in that than I did for mine.
He kind of tilts his head to the side. What is the origin of Pip, then?
Let me just make sure I got this right. Yeah, that's what it's called. Well, I was a defense construct of some sort, at least I thought I was, trying to prevent Gaius, someone I once knew. He kind of glances around. He's talking his normal voice, but he's still a little paranoid in the back of his head about the bugs and stuff. in the outposts and such, and my approach was assessment rather than immediately killing him. And so when he asked my name, I just remembered one of the first things I saw when I woke up, which was an abacus with a bunch of pips on it.
Amusing.
Huh. And here I thought it had to do with your obsession about eggs.
I'm not obsessed. I haven't asked about those in weeks.
The guy's just, without making comment, just kind of like turns his head away because he's still got his helmet on.
As she kind of
Wait,
looks
what's-
around to make sure that there's a clear understanding what she meant by that, but yeah.
Wait, hang on. What's the connection between Pip and eggs?
Because
do-
when a bird hatches from an egg, it's called pipping. That's when they break the shell. That's legitimately a
shrugs.
thing.
And I just hatched, I guess.
I have learned something today. Interesting.
Kind of scratches his head.
So here's the thing. I'm saying this as the DM because it's fucking hilarious that I rolled it again. Once again, this is a 1% chance that this happens on the encounter table.
Oh no.
And yes,
Is he back?
Back?
Someone revived this poor man?
and yet, as you guys are walking towards your destination, jumping from behind a rock, you see a man wielding a knife.
Oh no.
As he looks very familiar to you.
Greetings, friend.
My name
Very
is
happy to see you again.
I do not recognize you. Wait. He looks at Pip and guys. I do recognize those two.
Oh right, she won't look familiar.
He greatly thinks about this for a moment before he says, I am Bali Caparoni, King of Thieves.
Don't do it.
His eyes are just wide in his helmet's like, no.
Says to try and steal his knife before he does it this time.
All right, roll me a sleight of hand to get it from him. Yes, you get the knife from him before he manages to lick it.
My bit.
Before he manages to lick it. My one knife. Damn it.
Wait,
As he starts to run
Thieves have
away.
a backup knife?
As he starts to run away.
What? I was just trying to save you. Last time.
Yeah, I think we
Is it-
looted him
is it-
last time.
Is it
actually.
poison? Is it poison this time?
Yes. Absolutely is poisoned again.
Oh, it's poison.
Congratulations on your poison knife, then.
Guys just calls after him. Think carefully about the second chance.
I swear to God, if I roll this on the encounter table again, I'm gonna die.
He's
I mean,
gonna become an NPC.
Better you than him.
I mean, at least he's alive this time.
Yeah.
I replaced my knife and thought carefully about what I'm about to do.
I thought about what you said, and this time I have a second knife.
This time, instead of a knife, it is an axe. It licks axe. I should not have licked the axe.
He just slices his tongue off and then gets poisoned.
It somehow doesn't
Then,
make sense
Victor.
because people wearing axe spray are edgy.
I guess I should name his knife in my inventory. What was his name again? It's long.
Bali Caparoni, hold on.
Bali's Caparoni's knife, aka bite.
Yeah, his knife. All right, I'll write it down. Maybe that'll be important someday. He says the King of Thieves, right?
Yes!
So I mean, shit. That might be. Yeah, fuck it. That might be important
Oh
someday.
god, he's gonna be
Hey,
in town.
hey,
telling people
Ashlam,
he
we
got
saved the life of
stolen
the King of Thieves.
I mean,
What?
Pip's got some context at this point. Maybe, yeah. I mean, fuck. That might be important.
And before, like, he actually is, like, some king of thieves, and it's just like, what the fuck is he doing?
I mean,
No, we find
he
the
might
secret
be.
entrance.
He's alive and he died, so that's
Someone went and revived him.
somebody found him and revived him. He's important enough for that. So
That doesn't mean anything. That's literally Ophias' backstory, and look at him.
He's actually close friends with Nimbly.
No, we find in Aduna we find the secret entrance to the Thieves Guild and be like, no, we're friends with Bally Caparoni. It's like, prove it. Like, here's his knife. Oh,
We saved his life. What? Wait.
He was a
How did you
blood
save his
debt.
life? The whole time is like, oh god damn it! He was doing this thing again.
Okay, we've had a good laugh. We've had a good laugh about this.
We had to have something since we got fucking scorching heat.
Yeah, Whistler, by the way, is just like more confused than anybody else about what has just transpired, and someone will need to explain to him.
I refuse to explain it to him.
Would
Okay.
you believe this is not the strangest thing we've encountered? As he keeps moving.
the Pip will explain it, just in his Pip way. Well, you see, we were traveling through the desert, and then he'll just explain. You know, like we met this guy before. He licked his knife. We were all very confused. He
Why
introduced
would he
himself.
lick his knife?
I don't know. I think
Nature tries to take
To show
care
us
of
how
itself,
poisonous.
but it somehow failed with this one.
Well, the way this thing is, though, he died. We checked, you know, everything. He's dead. Stone cold. But there he was, so at least he's not dead again.
Maybe his brothers.
I don't... They looked exactly the same, and he recognized us. It wouldn't be his brother if he recognized us.
Oh, good point.
We should
Oh,
probably tell someone he's out here.
he did proclaim himself to be the king of thieves. Surely he would have friends.
Oh, he's the king of something, alright. Kelly's still just continuing to trot on. You
Pip's
know,
a
he's
thief.
just really irritable. from
Yes.
the heat.
Pip's a thief. Can I, like, history check to see if this is, like, true? Like...
Okay, no, roll me a history check, DC 20.
Okay.
Let's go.
Alright.
Ah, fuck, there's never been a time I want you to pass more. The name
Damn.
sounds familiar. That's about it.
Okay.
Because we met him.
Callie possibly have a reason to historically know it.
Fine, Callie can try as well, but with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
I doubt Gaius
Yes,
does.
disadvantage.
Well, then I don't care. I just wanted to be helpful.
What if you get 2 nat 20s?
Do it.
That's unlikely. Alright, let's do this.
Yes, that is the point of dice.
The name's familiar, but I'll have to...
Luckily... Oh, wait,
Wow!
Look at that one. That's beautiful.
Exactly what you needed, and then a nat one on the other side. Hell yes.
She couldn't give a single shit.
Callie, for a moment, you're like, I think I've heard that name. I know, I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care.
Last time I heard it, he died.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Robot, you were in the middle of saying something.
Oh yeah, Pip was just saying, oh, the name's familiar, but I just can't quite put my finger on it. I'll have to
We
look
said his
through.
name the last time we saw him.
Well, yeah, but no, I mean, other than that, I think I've heard it somewhere else, but I don't know where.
This
I'll have to-
feels like it is a distraction from the mission at hand.
I'll have to jog my memories at some point and see if I can remember.
I agree
Well,
with
we're still
her.
moving.
I mean, what else are we gonna do while walking there? It takes hours to get there.
Perhaps formulate a plan about what to do with this person we have been tasked to kill.
Callie takes a
I don't-
gulp of water. Like, she is just not understanding what the fuck is wrong right now.
Yeah.
If I remember right, he didn't want us to kill him. He wanted us to bring him back, preferably.
Oh, I was not here for that one. I thought this was an order to kill.
The implication was kill if you have to, but he really wants him to come back. But I have a suspicion of what might have happened. But like the order was to kill you guys, but as we told them, we know that there's more that's going on. It's likely going to be the same here. There's more going on than what they're telling us. So at the very least, we need to get their side of the story and see what we can do to meet some kind of amicable something.
Not that any sort of meeting with Grong is likely to be amicable, given the way he talked last night. There was heavy implications of a threat when he said that the meeting was upcoming.
This is accurate. Says Whistler, confirming.
Yeah.
I will continue to play my role for the time being.
This is definitely not shaping up the way I thought it would be when we got the mission.
Indeed.
Many
She
things have
side-eyes.
not shaped out the way that I expected. Oh, and you were saying something.
No, she just said indeed and side-eyed shush. But she kind of looks at Whistler. Yeah, apparently you're a shape not a lot of people expect to be sentient. So, congratulations, I guess.
Am I still allowed to call you a good dog?
I'll throw you a bone.
Shush, Miles.
Faint snort from Gaius.
All right.
Wait, would you like a bone? Like, there's probably some...
I can think of
I have no use for a bone.
He's got some in his bag.
Just a slow head churn to Pip.
Why is he carrying a bone? Why is he carrying bones in his bag?
Pip just laughs and keeps walking.
This son of a shit. He knows exactly what he just did.
It's a very important bone.
Just roll me a persuasion, DC 10. So that Whistler stops asking about it.
Okay. Is it gonna come up? Try again.
Give it a moment. It's roll 20.
Yeah, let me close my sheet and let me reopen my sheet. And it does not want to reopen. Holy shit, what's going on?
Try refreshing the whole page.
I guess.
Might have
Yeah,
logged me out.
alright.
It's like if the music's still playing on the
Oh yeah, sync tube's still running.
yeah, if that's the case, then it's definitely roll 20.
I know my network is working because we're talking.
Yes.
Alright, back in. Let me change my name back to this shush instead of the other shush. Go over here, open my sheet. Now my sheet's trying to open. There we go. Let's do persuasion. There's the thing. Push the button. That's net 20.
Yep. Whistler's. I do not believe it is important to the mission at hand. Therefore, I do not care. He says as he focuses his attention elsewhere. All right. So you guys continue the rest of the legs of this journey under the scorching heat. Calligraphy and Gaius and Shush. All of you need to drink water. Shush, you need to drink reasonably less water, so you take some tiny sips from your water skin. Gaius and Calligraphy, you need to drain an entire water skin in order to stay adequately hydrated.
Yep.
When you guys finally do arrive, and I'll make sure to, let me get a box of, let me draw a box for you guys. Draw a shape.
How many of those do I have?
Here is your box. Position yourself how you want in the box, and make sure you position Paul and Thump reasonably in the box as well. Before I take you guys to the new map.
Front being where the campfire is, I
Yeah,
presume?
front. I would say the front is where the campfire is, and then if you want to be like in the very front, like this is where the very front would be. And Whistler is genuinely wanting to take the front. He's a frontliner.
I am riding my bird.
I'm not. Pip's too heavy.
Calligraphy seems like it.
She's probably dragging behind because this is very unusual for her.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not used to being this hot. This sucks.
While traveling, especially. The only time she's traveled as a human, they were in a boat.
Alright, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and delete this box then and then transport you guys to the new map. Okay. Up. Oop. These two are right next to each other. Shush is on. Oh, that's right. This map is like that. And so with this map, I made a slight error. So do not judge the map poorly for this. This was my fault.
I'm so ready to judge.
The grid, I accidentally saved the grid onto the map before I imported it. So
Oh no!
Those
So-
are my favorite.
so.
It's a
I had to
little
turn
off.
off the grid for the map, and you'll have to measure the squares manually when you guys are moving your characters. And that also means you will not lock to the grid, so be aware that you will not be locking to the grid. So just do your best to make sure you're putting yourself where you want to be.
Okay.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Do your best. Do your best.
And let's bring guys. It's gonna be
But you
dark.
are able to turn off the grid from this.
Yeah, I already turned it off. Don't worry. It's supposed to be dark. I'm about to fix it.
No, the reason I ask that is, again, for the fact that everyone's giving feedback on the map.
Yeah.
Maker thing.
And let's get the reveal tool going to reveal all the parts of the map that you should be able to see. And just a little bit more. And back here as well. Alright, so. Alright, that should be good. After traveling for about 4 hours on foot, you guys do see but it's almost like a mound, a rocky mound sticking out of the ground, where you, even from a good 1,000 feet away, you can very clearly see the wreckage of a crashed ship lying in a pool of water. So there is water here, contaminated or not, questionable. I would also say, for the sake of everyone here, let me check passive perceptions really quickly. So looks like it would be Guy's calligraphy and Whistler as well. Yeah. As you guys approach this cave face, you do see that a stone door has been kind of fashioned to block off the entrance to this cave right here, and there is an astringent smell in the air. That is familiar enough. There would be no check needed. Gaius, Whistler, and Calligraphy all recognize that is the smell of mule tail coming from the entrance of that cave.
Faint sniff and just like you're expecting visitors of a different sort. Do I notice anything else about this crash just as we get closer?
it is half sunken, and it appears that chunks of the ship have been like scavenged. If you want to get closer to examine it, you would have to enter the water, and when you enter the water, I'll let you know more details about stuff like that. At least from this distance, you don't see anything other than that. It's very clearly been scavenged for parts.
I do want to see. I do want to see if the water is contaminated.
Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. So, Shush, when you cast Detect Poison, and as you get closer to the boat, you do in fact detect the presence of poisonous creatures within 30 feet of the boat. And Gaius... alright. There is a certain distance that I would tell you that you'll be able to hear something, but you have to be that distance. You are not currently that distance away.
I'm not getting in the water, but I am...
It says the presence and location. So is it in the water?
I can identify what comes.
It's from the boat.
Okay. There is also something poisonous in there. Some kind of poisonous creature.
Guys would nod, but slowly approach.
You want me to check it out? I could probably jump over there.
You can jump back very easily, right?
Be careful.
If I got good footing on the boat, otherwise probably not. But I can definitely get in there with a running start anyway. Because it looks like it's 20 feet, if I'm measuring that right, or 15 or something.
About 15, 20 feet.
Yeah, Pip can jump 20 feet, so if he gets a running start, so he'll just...
Yeah, guys' eyes and ears are perked, though, at the edge of this water.
So he'll take a 10 feet back and then just running jump.
Before Pip jumps,
Oh.
Guys, when you are standing about 15 feet away from where the boat is, you hear a buzzing sound, like the sound of beating wings. Beating insect wings.
He holds up a hand and says to Pip, "Bugs flying."
So you don't want me to jump in?
Be prepared.
Callie will get her...
Callie will prepare her bow.
Alright.
If something comes out.
Jumping. Running jump. And...
As this is happening, Geist is going to use his action to get the all-purpose tool to do Eldritch Blast again. Or get ready to do it again.
Alright, Whistler is currently standing on the shore, and this is what happens. Pip, you land on board the ship, where you see there is a where you see things are fairly wrecked, and I'll go ahead and reveal a little bit more of the map from where you are standing. And you see there actually is there's actually a small little let me go ahead and do it from back here. There actually is a small little stream that runs deeper into the cliff, into this rock surface that is behind the ship. But as you land on board the ship, and I'm sorry, it's because you didn't stealth.
I mean, yeah, no one said sneak in there. He just asked if he should jump. And they said, yeah, so he did.
I said be careful.
Yeah, not to fall in the water.
Oh boy.
Pip, as you jump on board the surface of this ship and give it a good rustle, guys, the buzzing of the wings becomes a lot louder as Pip, you see crawling out from kind of surfaces, various random cracks and crevices and surfaces on the ship. You see you see these large wasp-looking insects start crawl. Well, they're not large. They're actually, I think. Let me check if they're medium or small sized.
They're larger than a regular wasp.
Yeah, they're much bigger than your average wasp. That is for
But
sure.
are they the size of a beedrill?
How big is a beedrill?
About 3 feet?
Bigger than Ash.
Oh, well, that in the anime.
Yeah, no, they're about as big as they're as big as a beedrill.
3 feet? 3 inches?
Yeah, no, they're bigger than a beedrill even. They're They're about 4 to 5 feet long insects.
Yep, so they are in fact medium.
Yep. So yep, as you do that, you disturb these resting insects that were taking refuge inside of this boat. As they immediately come out, and
Time to roll.
time to roll for initiative, everybody, and I'll change the music.
Oh boy.
I love that I have a specific soundtrack just for fighting insects. That shit's great.
Laughing Swamp.
Laughing Swamp.
Speaking of, do they have the glow? Or weird eye things?
They're not close enough for you to tell yet. I'm sorry, this
Only
thing's being a little
pinpoints.
finicky. Oh, that's why I forgot the H in the HTTPS. Now that should work.
Oh, that twang. The music twang.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and move this initiative up to here. And let me get my Death Stinger up. And if someone didn't already roll for Whistler, please do. You guys are in charge of him.
Oh, right.
Who's got the dice luck today?
Also, yeah, someone needs to roll
so-
for birds.
So far, it looks like you were Callie.
So what?
Birds.
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh yeah, someone should roll for the ill. You guys need to roll for your ill cuckoos as well.
Oh, that's true.
They are part of the initiative.
Okay, I got
so
Whistler.
rolled.
I got Carl.
One, two, three, four, and
Alrighty.
Oh, here it is.
and let's sort that initiative. Which Death Stinger is that one? That's the. Of course, it's one of the ones that's right next to Pip. Nothing could make more sense. All right, so Pip, you disturbed these insects. The one thing I will say, rather than letting you have a surprise round, Callie, because you were prepared for it, I'm going to let you have advantage on your attack roll because that one, I figure that's a fair thing to do since you were expecting this.
Yeah, because Gaius warned.
Yeah, and guys, of course, I will say that your preparation was that you do have Eldritch Blast now prepared. Whistler is standing at the edge of the water, and other than that, things are set as they are. Alright, so we'll start off with this Death Stinger here. Where his first inclination, he does not like the construct that just disturbed his nice little new home. I'm on the wrong layer, that's why. He's going to move to right here to where Pip is, and he's going to make a sting. Does a 17 hit?
You know what? I think it does, because Pip did not draw his weapon. Let me just check here. Yep, 7 meets a beat, so yep, that's a hit.
Alright, that's the case. Pip, you take 5 piercing, and you need to roll me a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Okay, is
You
this
have advantage.
poison?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is poison, so you do have advantage.
Alright.
Oh.
That's bad.
I believe you still have resistance to poison damage regardless, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's 5 piercing and 5 poison.
Okay.
Also, because you failed the Constitution saving throw, you are now paralyzed.
Okay.
Oh no, that's only if it reduces you to 0 hit points. My bad.
Okay.
It just hurts.
Yeah. This thing flies at you in a fury as it kind of latches onto your chassis, and its stinger digs in, and you feel like this intense burning pain. But yeah, that is your turn, Pip.
Okay. Let's see. There are quite a few here. without, it's half, I think. Yeah. Okay, with a disengage, you could go 5, 10, 15. Right. How stable is that wall? Does it look like there's places he could grab?
It is a stable wall. It is literally a rocky structure. Plenty of,
right.
I would even say there's plenty of footholds for you, even.
Okay, then yeah, cunning action, disengage. He's just gonna like swoop around the edge of the ship here and grasp that wall to like quickly shimmy his way back over to the beach.
Yep, that's perfectly acceptable.
So let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's got exactly enough to get over there. Boop.
You still have an action to attack if you wanted to.
Yeah, may as well pull the hand crossbow out again and give it some more use. I got vision on that one?
Yes, absolutely.
Alright.
It does have partial cover, because it's still kind of in the boat structure, but so it only gets a +2 to AC though. Don't worry too much about that. Okay, maybe you should have.
Yeah, I'm worried now.
That is a hit.
Alright. Let's make sure I don't have anything ticked that I shouldn't. Yeah, we're good.
That's 6 piercing damage, not bad. Alright, you fire a bolt from your hand crossbow into this thing as it kind of pierces the body, slightly grazing the thing, but it still seems pissed as all hell. As it looks at you with its compound eyes, its eyes filled with murder. Calligraphy, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Well, like we said, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to sharpshooter. And you said I have advantage. And I'm going to guess the one that is right here is the closest that's very visible. It's about to go at us. Yeah. So we're going to do that. That's 24. All right. Let's click off Gathered Swarm. And do that. That's a 27. On that one. He's dead. Okay. Then I am going to go after the one that was right behind him.
Alright.
And let's uncheck Gathered Swarm. And let's do this again. Normal roll this time since thing. That's 13.
Hit.
Right. For 23 piercing.
You said this one?
Yeah. Oh boy. And that is my turn.
Alright, it is Parl's turn. What does Parl do?
I don't think he's too good at swimming, so he's probably just gonna dodge.
Alrighty. I'll go ahead and go to Whistler's turn. Who wants to take control of Whistler for this turn? Alright, everyone...
If no one does that. If no one wants to, I will.
Then, yep, Robot, you take control of Whistler.
Okay. Let's see. I think it would make sense for him to maybe go over here, if he can, and then, like, ready an action to attack one of these things that comes closer.
Alright, I like that.
Rather than going to them, we wait for them to come to us, is, I think, a good strategy.
Alright, well, yeah, you certainly are going to get that. As you talk about them coming to you, from behind you, you hear more aggressive buzzing as
No.
the first one emerges. As
Oh.
let me shrink this down for my sake
Sentinel.
and move this over here. And that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. So it can't do everything it wants to do, but it will at least fly. Fly as it takes off, as flies 50 feet closer towards you guys, and it may or may not have readied in action. As let's see.
God damn it! Why does that not include poison?
Another one. Oh boy. And here comes the one. Here comes the big bad boy. Give me just a moment. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So Pip, what you see is Pip, Gaius, and what Whistler. As a matter of fact, all of you can see this. It's not. It's you all are within range. As climbing out from the ship, kind of towards the back of where the bow of the ship was, you see this Death Stinger right here crawl out. It is not. I wouldn't say it's bigger than the other ones, but it's like covered in way more chitinous plate, and it looks way more aggressive and has like a black and red coloration to its body.
Oh boy.
And I'm going to roll 1d3 because it's either coming at Gaius, Pip, or Whistler. As a matter of fact, I'm going to roll 1d4 because Pip was the one that disturbed it, so it's got extra aggro towards him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
3 and 4 is Pip, 1 is Whistler, and 2 is Gaius. Oh, God!
Alright.
5,
Gonna
10,
have a
15,
shield.
20, 25, 30, 35. As this big black death insect flies towards you. And it's going to start off with the mandible attack. That's a 19.
That does hit.
Alright. Let me just... That's 13 piercing damage.
Ow.
And... a 16.
That doesn't hit.
Oh, thank goodness. Alright, this thing flies out in a buzzing fury as it lands and bites into your armor. As you feel the pressure of your armor like crunching into you. It tries to penetrate with the sting as well, but the sting does not make full purchase. Thankfully. As this is angrily tapping up against your armor. It is Thump's turn. What the Thump do?
UI?
Muted. What the Thump doing? Thump is... There's some bugs coming. I'm trying to decide between reading and dodging. Dodging feels like the better answer here. So Thump will dodge.
Guys, it is your turn then.
Alright, so because this guy did the big bite into me, the first thing that's going off is defensive field temp HP, which is 5.
That's smart.
And it is in my face, and while I could try to Eldritch Blast like I was prepared to, I can just put that thing back in my pocket and have my hand empty, and this thing is right in my fucking face.
Yep, that's a hit. 7 thunder damage.
I'm gonna do it again.
Alright. That's another hit. For 8 thunder damage.
By the way, it's in my face. Is it obviously affected like the other bugs?
On the pulse.
Oh, yes. Yes, this thing in particular absolutely has that kind of slight glow to its eyes.
Just a draconic growl.
And you can very clearly see the symbol on its head.
Is it the same as the tattoos?
Also, because it's close enough to you, and you guys have kind of got. Actually, are you proficient in nature? That's the question I have to ask.
Nature, no. Arcana, yes.
I would let you roll in. I would let you roll in nature check. DC would be 15. Just to kind of. I think you guys know what these are, but just so you can specifically know the hierarchy, I would roll that. I would post. Give it to calligraphy as well.
Okay, so I can do this.
Yeah, I'll let you have that as well. Calligraphy, if anyone, should probably be familiar. So DC is 15 nature.
Roll. Oh, I mean, someone already passed.
Yeah, I know. Guys, passed.
I failed.
Good thing I did. Pip knows.
Pip, and you know what? It makes sense that Pip might know because of poison.
I'm fucking proficient. It doesn't matter.
These things are death stingers. You guys were warned that these things are incredibly dangerous and aggressive desert wasp. And particularly the one that just flew at Gaius, that is a hive sentinel. But that is Gaius' turn. So
he also spoke in the Theodore voice very loudly.
Yep.
So others might interpret that.
Shush, it is your go.
I'm gonna move over here next to the bird to protect the bird, and we're gonna Eldritch Blast. 2 blasts, 1 per worker here. So first one is at the top one.
It's a hit.
Probably a hit.
That's a hit. For 8.
4 plus 4. What the hell? Hang on.
4. You rolled a 4 and then you add 4 from your charisma. That makes sense.
Yeah,
What's the problem?
but I have agonizing blast.
Yes.
That adds the +4, dude.
That's
It's
okay.
0. If you don't have agonizing, it's +0.
Oh right. Okay, I thought it was a different number for some reason. Now we're good.
This second attack.
We're gonna shoot the second one.
It's a hit.
Q.
Minus 11. Yep, you pelt these things something good. They're still alive and buzzing, but now they're even more angry. But good news, you've drawn the aggro towards you for them.
Good. Scimitar comes out.
Alright. Is this Death Stinger right here. Once again, we're gonna roll the d4. That is a 1, so that's actually at Blade Wolf. So this thing's gonna this one's gonna fly at Whistler. Whistler's ready to action goes off for the person who has control of him.
Yeah, that was his bite, so we'll just do that. That's a 10.
I'm sorry, a 10 is not a hit. But let's see if this thing manages to hit Whistler. That's a 15. That is a miss. So yeah, this thing, Whistler tries to get this thing as it flies out in mid-air, misses the attack, but as it tries to get him with its sting, Whistler nimbly dodges the sting as well. Alright, it is Death Stinger's turn. And we're gonna roll 1d4. That's another one coming at Gaius. Meow.
Alright.
That's an 18.
That meets.
And that is a hit. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. Oh, sorry, that was not supposed to be that. That was supposed to be a roll for damage.
My con save is fine.
Yep, you passed the Constitution saving throw, so you will take half the poison damage. So it's 8 piercing and 4 poison.
Alright. Thank you, temporary HP.
All right, and give me just a second because that is, yep, that is that one. And get these over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yep, that's easy. And as Shush, from your side as well, you see another one of the black and red death-looking ones fly out from behind the rock over there. As a matter of fact, I think the Hive Sentinels have 60. Yeah. So actually, he is 10 feet closer.
Bigger bugs!
Pip, it is your turn. This is scary.
Yeah. Nobody mentioned that door to him yet. So let's put the hand crossbow down, or just drop it because I'm gonna need my use object to pull the sword out. He's gonna draw the gift blade for the Revenant Blade AC. He'll cunning action, rogue dash 45 feet to get in front of this, and we're going to try and block him a little bit. Oh wait, we had a long rest, didn't we? Let me just update that on my sheet. Not bad. I had action surge and forgot to update it.
It's okay.
I think I didn't update it because in case we got attacked at night at the end of last session or something. That's probably why.
I think that was a reasonable assumption to have, that you guys might get attacked.
Yeah. Anyhow, and then I'm going to use the remaining action to roll an attack roll.
That is a hit.
Okay.
9 slashing damage. Okay, and shaboop. You get a good chunk into this Hive Sentinel. As
I'd like to action. Sorry, I would also like to action surge.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the dodge action.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Cause guess what you just did?
Make angry.
Make very angry. Calligraphy, it is your turn. Ah!
Yeah, decisions. Cause either way, bad. Yeah, let me move this around. Well, I mean, she's actually seen that this one Hive Sentinel go after Gaius, so she's like, I need to get that fucker off of him now. So she's gonna longbow it. Uh,
21 is a hit.
21 and Gathered Swarm. That's a 17. And then we're going to do it again. Assuming, yeah, he's not down. All right.
Now.
Oh, and turn off Gathered Swarm for this. Submit. That's 25 for 15.
Oh, the max damage.
Yeah.
All right. So, with those two longbow shots, it's the first hit just like pulls off several of its legs and makes one of its wings hang on by like a slight fraction, and the other one cracks one of its mandibles as it's just like it realizes that it is not in a good situation.
Also, I'd like to move just a wee bit.
Yep.
Basically, I'm trying to give Parl and Thump space to move as needed.
Yep.
Because I don't want to get trampled. So I'm going to move, I guess, towards the wall just a bit.
Okay.
Not cornering myself completely, just, you know.
I got you. Speaking of which, Parl.
I guess maybe he'll get in on the action now. They're close enough. So let's move up and kick that one.
The worker or the hive sentinel?
The worker. It's probably more doable for Paul.
Yep. Oh, that is a hit.
Okay. I think I can just click them for the damage, right? Yeah, there we go.
9 slashing damage. So yeah, Parl's feathers kind of ruffle up as he lets out a furious squawk as he takes a step forward, raising one of his talons up, and nearly crushes this Death Stinger worker to death. It's still buzzing underneath his foot, though. Please remove the dodge action before...
Oh, yeah, my bad, I thought I did.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. That was a request, not a... Grrr.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else for Parl's turn?
No.
Alright, it is Whistler's turn.
I can keep going with him unless someone else wants to take the reins. But I was thinking attack and then help, probably.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
I'm down with that.
Yep.
Okay, so...
We already have him up, then.
Yeah, I've got him up already. There we go.
A 15 is a hit.
Okay.
Woohoo!
For 11 piercing damage on
And
this
it could
thing.
be prone.
And yeah, I will roll a DC 12 strength saving throw. Wow, he may actually get this thing prone. He does.
Into the water it goes.
Yep, and now can no longer fly.
Nice.
Yep, as Whistler jumps up into the air, grabs this thing and slams it into the water as its wings get wet, and it's just sitting there kind of standing in about 5 foot deep of water, just kind of trying to flick its wings.
Like he jumps, bites its face, and just dunks it.
Yes, I believe Whistler maintains... Oh, yeah, that's right, I changed the slight thing on him. He knocked it prone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
prone.
And then as a bonus action help, I think Geist makes sense. He's 20 feet away.
Alright,
I think
that
it makes
makes
sense.
it.
I don't remember what the range on help is.
I believe you have to be standing adjacent. That might be the problem. He doesn't have the ability to do it from a range yet.
Oh, okay, right. It's similar to the Mastermind Rogue, but it's not exactly the same. Okay. Or maybe I'm misremembering something. But anyway, yeah, okay. No help then. In that
Give it a
case,
level.
Soon.
Give it a level and he can do it.
right. Alright. In that case, his other options are dash, disengage, or hide. But he cannot hide right now. So probably none of those. Unless someone thinks he should, but I don't think any of those make sense right now.
Not
I
now.
don't think his personality would have him disengage.
No, he's not going to disengage. He's like, I must stay and fight. He did a really good job of disabling this Death Stinger regardless.
Yes, he did.
Okay, yeah, I figured out why I was thinking 30 feet, because you mentioned Mastermind Rogue, and the Mastermind can do 30 feet, and that's why I was thinking that. Okay, bleh.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. He'll just stay there then.
Alright. It is this Death Stinger worker's turn, and it is going to buzz around to right here, and it needs to make a sting with disadvantage, because Pip is dodging. Ooh, good thing! Pip, you nimbly dodge out of the way of a sting as it goes where your heart would have, where your quote-unquote heart would be.
Ooh. Yeah, worth it.
And this one's going to do the same thing. And also a miss. And, okay, Hive Sentinel in front of Gaius. This is an interesting decision it has to make. But it is going to be the decision it will make. Yeah, it's gonna make that decision. It's gonna fight. It's gonna keep fighting. It wouldn't if it were a natural creature. It wouldn't, but
Someone's pushing it.
yep. Ooh, 19 for the mandible.
Does
All right. 11 piercing and sting.
that does not.
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, as it bites again, harder into the metal as you hear another crunch once more. as it still is trying to just furiously sting, but is not making. It's just continuing to not make purchase.
That snarling in Theodore's throat is getting stronger, and there's sparks around his mouth.
Oh ho ho, yes. Yep. Thump's turn. What do?
You're muted again, dude.
Wah. Thump moves backwards and then charges at this stinger.
All right. Yep. Makes sense. So he will get his the trample. Quote unquote.
Yep. So we're gonna hitting at the talons. All right, we're gonna do a talons attack, and we're gonna do a really good job, right? Right? Yep. Yeah. DC 12 strength saving throw.
Not necessary. It's dead.
Aww.
As Thump kind of goes back to World Powers, as his feathers rumple up, as he lets out a furious it's a combination of a hiss and a squawk, as it jumps forward, landing on top of that Death Stinger, crushing it underneath its weight.
I wanted to do it on this one, but then the other one got in the way, and I was really mad.
It's what it would. Yeah, it's what happens.
It's what happens.
Gaius, it is your turn.
So, helmet mouth opens. I know it's a 15-foot cone, but this one is in the water within 5 feet.
Use the tool.
No. My lightning breath.
We have a tool.
No, use the tool for the cone.
Tool for the cone. I can't find it for some reason.
Go to ruler.
I am in ruler. Snap to center. It's not showing me the other options.
Do you have that add-on that we had talked about before?
Yeah, if you look at the top next to where your arrow is, there should be one that says ruler, and you're just gonna click on that.
Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. It's because I'm on a new system. I forgot to add that to the one.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay, I'll do something for you. Just tell me the size of the cone.
It's 15 foot.
15-foot cone. From this corner, probably from this corner.
Yeah.
15-foot cone. Let's see. Not from there, but if you do it from this corner right here, you could get it.
All right, I'll do it there.
Yeah, that works.
All right. Gotta hit the button. God damn it! Where is it? There it is.
Oh,
that's very low damage.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. Even if this one rolled half, it would die. So the one in the water is fried straight up. This one right here could live if it. The Hive Sentinel could live if it succeeds on the Dexterity saving throw. Yes, or is it Constitution?
Yes.
DC 14.
Dex save.
DC 14 Dex. That one is dead.
And then the worker right next to it.
Let's see. Yeah, it also has a chance to live if it succeeds on a Dexterity saving throw.
We'll see.
Succeeds, it does live.
About that.
Except it doesn't. Don't bother rolling your damage, even if you roll a bit. Oh, yeah!
Damn it.
We
Maximum
like the
splatter.
clickety-clack.
Yep. Let's see, that was 1, 2, 3 more of the regular ones dead. Let me go ahead and... I'm noting this personally down. 5, and then 1 Hive Sentinel dead. Alright, anything else for your turn?
Bonus action to get my temporary HP.
Yep, makes sense.
And then starting to round on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I'm prepared to help the others.
Alright.
I'm prepared to help my boss in front of those cameras.
Yep. Shush.
5, 10, 15. Can I squeeze move here?
Yeah.
Cool. Move here. We're gonna go ahead and let's hit the big one. This guy.
All right.
And give him a good old whack.
21 is a hit. For 7 slashing damage. Alrighty. Anything else?
That's it this time.
All right. Is this worker's turn? We're gonna roll 1d2. Actually, it just saw you attack the Hive Sentinel. It's going for you.
Yeah. Or isn't if that was one of the ones I blasted earlier, it still should be mad at me anyways.
Yeah. So yep, just a sting. That is a 11.
It may not surprise you to know that that's a miss.
That is in fact a miss. All right. Now is the Hive Sentinel's turn. I'm gonna roll 1d3. On a 2 or a 3, it keeps attacking Pip. On a 1, it turns its attention to Shush. It's going to continue to attack Pip.
Good.
Yeah, it's a good thing because yes, you are dodging. So the disadvantage.
Maximizing that dodge.
That's a 16. That's a
Oh, that
miss.
is a miss, yeah.
And then with the sting, that is a 9, which is also a miss. As it continues to just try and bite and sting into Pip, kind of barreling down on him. But Pip, you're just you're nimbly keeping it off. You just kind of just doing the no wasp dance, as it were. Speaking of which, it is your turn, and Ally just moved within 5 feet of you.
Hell yeah. Let's go for the Sentinel because it's the big one. And we're gonna do the normal attack with the gift blade.
That's a critical hit.
And
a sneak attack.
And a sneak attack.
And on sneak attack.
I think it's dead.
Let me add up all that damage really quickly. Let's see, that's 17 plus 14, that's 31 damage. It's still alive!
Oh,
How
let's do the bonus action. Let's see if we
Fine,
can
I
hit it.
guess I'll hit it again.
No, let's see if we can hit it again. Oh, probably not.
Okay, it's a good flavor. Pip, you take your gift blade as you get a good swing that kind of cuts into its underneath its abdomen section, splitting it slightly open as a bit of its guts start to almost want to push themselves out. You try to stab in more as it just kind of bites down on you, forcing the second attack to miss, but that was a devastating blow on the creature.
Okay. Alright, that's my turn.
Calligraphy.
All right, let's freaking go. So calligraphy is going to move, kind of doing this weird crab dance, I guess, on the shore over here. And she's moving just to... Actually, she didn't have to move that far down. Just to get an easier shot. Not that she technically needs it, but you know. And we're going a longbow at... Let's see here. You know, it looks like they're really going after the Sentinel, so let's try to pick off these workers. So we'll start with this worker up front. Longbow, normal.
That's a hit.
I'm going to save the Gathered Swarm, actually.
That's it. It's gone.
That one's gone. Okay, then I'm going to go after the other worker with my second one. And let's go. That's a 30.
That's a hit.
And Gathered Swarm for that. For 16 damage. Okie dokie. And that is, I don't really see a need to move. I'll just move up a little bit and we're done for this turn.
Alright, Paul's turn.
Okay. I don't know if he can fit over there. Maybe. I guess he could get behind, but not really help.
I mean, calligraphy could just kind of do a weird dance, you know, let him get through if he's trying to find his way through.
I mean, you could probably... How tall is that rock?
That rock's about, 2 feet tall.
You could probably step over it. Yeah, I guess you'll just step on that rock. and have a little bit of a. He can't make it much further than that because he has to pass through Thump's position. But then he'll attack with the talons. And that one.
It's in that one, sir.
I think he slips on that rock is what just happened there.
Yeah.
He didn't see the rock behind Thump as he charged forward and falls in a slight lump next to the rock.
Yeah.
It's a lump next to Thump, you say?
Yep, he's a lump next to Thump.
Or he thought the rock
And he
was
went
the
womp
thing
womp.
he needed to attack.
Whistler's turn.
Battlefield is moved.
Yep.
But he has cunning action, so that means he can dash and get it.
Aid? Like get up behind someone and aid?
And he can dash 80 feet because fast boy.
Yeah, so he could go and give, I guess Shush advantage would make sense because Gaius would need to move first for him to get in there, I think. Right? Am I?
Yeah.
Actually, he could if he used his cunning action to dash. He could get right here.
He has a climb so you could go over the wall.
Right.
He doesn't. He doesn't have a climb speed, but.
Or does it?
Well, I know you can get to Shush and help. I was just thinking like who next in the initiative, but yeah, Shush makes sense.
Yeah, but cunning action is just a bonus action for him to do, unless you just and yes, the goal is just to have him just aid, and to have him just help instead of attack the Hive Sentinel himself. Because he could do that.
I guess we'll attack. I was thinking about fishing for Shush's smites, but yeah, let's just do an attack. Let's try and end this.
22 is a hit.
So again, sorry everyone, you can jump in. It's in democracy. I'm just quick on the draw, I guess. Fuck. I don't mean to hog him.
Yeah.
Hog the dog.
Hog the dog.
DC
So
12
it's like we
strength.
should hug the dog.
There's no need for a DC 12 strength as
Come on.
Yeah.
Blade Wolf dashes across the battlefield, jumping into the air, doing a slight spin maneuver as he bites into this thing, ripping off its head. As he lands on top of the body right next to where Shush and Pip are. And combat is over.
Dick dog.
Alright, can I recover some arrows?
Sure.
So that's 50% of them?
50% of them, yes.
Okay, so
Where is...
6, so I'll get 3.
I'm looking for... this one. And I'll clear the initiative.
And Pip does second wind just to recover, loosening up his joints a bit.
As Whistler looks up, that was not amusing.
No. Gaius is fishing a potion peeling out of his pocket. Their mandibles just...
Seeing guys go for the push, and Pip just like scrambles over there, pulling out his healer's kit, looking around cautiously since he is aware, or since he did catch earlier, Gaius was doing that voice, and he just kind of like makes a motion with the thing rather than speaking.
pockets the potion.
Yeah. We are level 5. There we go. You recover 11 with the healer's kit.
Alright.
Is there anything of interest on the Hive Sentinels that I could harvest?
You can try to harvest parts from the Hive Sentinels. Hell, you could you can either harvest parts from the Hive Sentinels, or you can. This is one of those. It's a great opportunity to harvest poison.
Yeah, so I guess I could help, or I could, work
Yeah,
with
we
someone
can-
to harvest poison.
We can do that.
Okay.
Whistler just kind of goes into a dog pose next. Does the dog thing next to where Shush and just kind of lies, and he's like, "When you guys have finished with your business, let me know."
You got really close to Saskabet's voice for a second. It scared me.
No.
It scared me. I was like, wait, what?
No, he is a good boy.
I
Sasuke
know.
is
That's
not.
why I was scared.
Yeah, don't be too scared.
So there are 7 workers and 2 hive sentinels for you guys to harvest from.
I will defer to you.
So that is on Pip. How much time do you want to invest on trying to harvest poison? That is the question I'm needing. If you want to harvest from all of them, I need you to roll me. Let me see. That's 96 to see how much time that would take.
I don't think we have containers for 9 of them.
You got poison from the Neogi, unless we went back and retconned that.
Yeah, no, he does have the Neogi. He does have the Neogi poison. You are correct. I let him keep that.
Actually, I don't think I have any container. Yeah, I got the sewer one with the sewer goo. I guess I could dump the fury unless we're gonna use that for something.
We just
Yeah.
need to turn that in, honestly.
I mean, you could you could either dump the fury or give it to somebody, and let's see what happens. Surely nothing bad can happen to giving someone fury.
Oh wait, I guess I technically have 2 empty bottles that used to have holy water in them.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You
Yeah.
just gotta kind of pop them out of your canister.
Yeah, that's up to you. I don't care.
Yeah,
either
okay.
way. I can just harvest something else if you're not down for poison right now.
So I'm guessing those 2 bottles are going towards the hive sentinels.
Yeah, let's fill the 2 bottles at least.
All right, roll me 2d6.
So me
Okay.
or him.
I'm asking for 2d6 because this is determining the amount of time it takes.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh no! Of all time, it takes 12 minutes.
Well, it gives me plenty of time to do my investigation.
Yep. So, Pip, you can roll me a poisoner's kit with advantage using intelligence because calligraphy is helping you, and you're gonna roll that twice.
Okay.
He gets a nat 20, does it cut the time?
Nope.
Poisonous.
Damn.
That is not a fail by 10 or more, so you do not poison yourself. However, trying to harvest from one of the hive sentinels, you completely muck it up and are unable to.
What's the second one?
A 16, also not a pass, as you muck it up and are not able to harvest from that one either.
I
Okay.
was gonna say it's because calligraphy didn't pass earlier to know what they were,
Yeah.
so she doesn't know how they work properly.
That being said, you could still... I will allow calligraphy to still roll survivals. You will not be able to harvest the stingers. That's the one no-no thing here because that's what the poisoner's kit just
I
failed to...
figured that's what we were using.
But I'll let you do that. Meanwhile, guys, you're checking out the ship. How deep do you get into the water?
Not very. I can. There's like a patch of land over here I can look at, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can do that.
Like going around to investigate.
Yeah, and you can hop on the ship.
I just want to figure out what kind of ship it was, if it was transporting anything. It's like a.
Oh, it's pretty much the same kind of ship the desert. It's like a smaller version of what the Desert's Kiss was.
So it's a passenger ship. Sort of thing.
Just a passenger ship. Maybe
Scrap
like
for
maybe like with a small area for transporting cargo, but
Small merchant ship.
yeah, a small merchant ship. Notably,
Or enough water.
Notably, no check needed. The F cord that would be needed to power this thing is missing.
Of course.
Pip would mention the passage he found behind the ship.
Just shush checking out the door.
Was planning on it, but if there's a cool path, should we take the cool path? I kind of don't want to go in the water.
He'll come back. Claw's missing. Unsurprising. Small merchant ship. He looks towards the door and shush. Hold up, you think?
Most likely.
Hmm.
Especially given the smell.
Guys, when you stand next to the door like that, because your passive perception is 20, you hear something like a buzzing sound coming from the other side of the door, and not like an insect buzzing sound, but like a mechanical buzz.
It's like kind of trailing it with his eyes, trying to find the source of it, and then pointing. Something is buzzing on the other side, but it sounds more like electricity.
So a construct?
Or a trap.
Pip makes kind of like a knuckle cracking motion and pulls out his thieves' tools. Let's see. I guess. Oh.
Is there any sign of like discharge electricity from the door? It's stone, right?
The door is stone, so there would be no sign of electric discharge on the stone.
Okay.
You're
And
more like
nothing around
discharging
the
when you
stone
open it.
anymore.
But yeah. So Pip, I guess without speaking, since he's not sure if we're being watched or not, he's gonna he's got the thieves' tools in his hand, but he's like pointing at the door or pointing at the passage, and he's just kind of looking to the others for suggestion there. Which way?
You made a loud noise. Could say hello.
Boss. He looks to Shush.
It's your call.
I'm not a huge fan of going in the water.
I can lift you.
There are 2 others plus birds.
Guy shrugs.
Though, sneaking up on them from behind, if the string leads behind them, then sneaking up on them behind might also give a bad impression.
We'll close the door behind us.
Alright, sounds like the door. Pip will try and carefully see if there's any mechanism he can undo with the thieves' tools or explode. Well, I guess we'll see. He'll tell the others, maybe step back.
Callie's hands deep in a sentinel.
All right, Pip. So you're gonna try to lockpick the door.
Thieves' tools to either lockpick or see if there's any kind of trap or anything. Like he did mention buzzing. I don't know, like sliding a metal thing between the cracks, that kind of stuff.
You don't see any trapping mechanism on the door, nor do you see a lock.
All right.
Maybe it's an alarm instead.
Maybe. You sure you don't want to go that way?
Yeah, let's go around.
Let's go around.
Pip will clamber over the wall again, and he'll throw... He has a grapple hook. I'm thinking maybe we can set up some kind of pulley to get people across or something.
I have 10 pythons.
Yeah.
Which are the rock climbing things.
Yeah, I have a climber's kit as well. I think we can probably jury-rig some kind of rope thing to
Don't touch the water rope.
Yeah. Since Shush is worried about the water.
If that's the case, just roll me a survival.
I was gonna say, so this is
Would
not
my
a-
additional supply of pythons help?
I just wanted to ask, because did you confirm this was not a full pathway right down here?
Well, that's a that's a mast, not a plank. So it's sticking up.
Yeah, pathway is this.
I'm referring to the sand here. Like, so there's not a way around here.
Yeah, you can go around and when right here, yeah.
And there's more rock.
I just meant so we can climb there
yeah.
instead of worrying about going into the water from the long
And
side.
then we have less of a rope to spread.
Yeah, so just come down here and go around. You know, logical. That's
Yeah,
all.
we're worried about the rocks. Yeah, people just use the rope and the hook to pull people up.
This actually, and also, guys, you would have noticed this. when you were inspecting the ship before. This ship is sunken about a good 20 feet into this water, so it's at least 20 feet deep at its deepest point here. So it gets deep.
Would have conveyed that.
Yeah, I'd rather not hover over the water. I'd like to try to feel something solid.
You can see a little bit further, though. I would say this: there is no light as you get deeper into this area. So just keep that in mind.
Callie looks. Why is it so fucking hard to see?
No dark vision have an ass. Your big brain.
Well, you drank a potion, and now you're a human.
Oh, we're able to talk out loud normal then, alright. Wasn't sure, given what was said before.
We killed the bugs.
I mean, the big ones, but alright.
Whistlers. Whistler looks at you guys. I'm not certain that I can swim.
Can you climb?
Do you breathe?
No, I do not breathe.
So he's not.
Are you watertight?
I believe so.
Well, what's the issue?
Getting back out.
Wait,
I mean, I've got the same problem, but I can probably get you up.
What I would... Alright. The other thing I would say is... map may be not as indicative of... map may not be as indicative of this, but, like, after a while, when you guys start going a little bit more forward into this tunnel, there's going to be a point where you guys have to swim.
Okay.
Callie's going to grab at Pip and point to his bag. She needs some help carrying things right now. She's actually over encumbered, so.
Okay. Then yeah, you'll offer the bag. What do you need to put in it?
I don't know how much capacity you have right now. Sorry. Probably one of the worst things, and I will probably sell this off at some point as a hunting trap.
I think that's okay. They are 25 each,
25.
right? Yeah, and
Yeah.
it can hold 600, so I think it should be okay. Because your armor was in it before, and so it should be fine.
Yeah, so let's see if that helped. Yep, that took me to where I'm not over encumbered anymore.
Yeah, because the armor was 45 and it fit in there. So yeah, your hunting
Yeah,
trap's less.
and I guess I would give you my leather armor for now. It's 13 though. So
Guys, understanding that there may be some swimming is going to enhance the cell to make that less of an issue. Would that be strength, I think? Because that's athletics to swim?
Athletics to swim, or constitution for holding your breath. Your choice.
I think athletics.
Alright, go ahead and mark yourself with your enhanced ability then. And before you guys swim further in, I think now is a good time for a quick break. A quick 5-10 minute break. We'll see which one it leans towards. But yeah. Let me go ahead. Oop, not that slideshow. I accidentally turned on the Dragon High slideshow. Whoops.
Memories.
Memories.
Man, there's so much. Like, I'm just looking at my inventory, like, oh, jeez. There's so many things I should put in our base instead of have with me.
And like, yeah. Also, before I step away, how's everyone feeling?
Good fight.
I'm glad I jumped on the boat. I don't know, it was funny.
Jumps on boat,
like-
disturbs entire nest of angry insects. Fuck.
That's like the most D&D thing you can do. Like,
This is
Just-
why you made that sound earlier when we saw a wasp outside.
Yes,
You son
I
of a
knew.
bitch, You fucker. we got.
The funny
The
part
wasp
is, it was
coming at
possible
us.
for you guys not to fight these. There was a possibility of you guys not fighting these wasps. but she specifically did an action that disturbs them.
I didn't want. No one wanted to go in the water. I'm like, oh, that's like the perfect jumping distance for Pip. I gotta do it.
Yeah. No,
we don't
no.
trust water.
I can't say shit because, like, if I were playing Chance, yeah, she would have climbed the wall and just hopped over there without even.
Yep. And then she would have disturbed the insects.
Yeah.
Also, I'm really enjoying Pip mechanically. In the other game, we were talking about Monk. I was just thinking, like, during that turn, I was like, I did a cunning action, then I did an action search to dodge, and if I was a Monk, that would have been... I couldn't have done that. Because that would be too... No, because this Step of the Wind is a bonus action, right? So you can't do... You can't do it twice.
No, but if you have extra attack, you can attack twice and then bonus action.
But that's the best you can do.
But yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could also Stunning Strike. Depending.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and step away. I'll be back in at the 8/13 mark. We'll see which one. We'll see which one ends up being. I'm leaning towards 8 because I need to do something quick. But after that, we'll get right back into it. I have my headset on the entire time because wireless headset now.
Now I can't make fun of him behind his back anymore.
I listen to the recordings. You guys don't do that.
Maybe UA does when his mic's muted. Maybe he's saying bad things about all of us.
Ah.
So UA, I have to genuinely ask. You quite often forget to unmute your mic. What kind of setting do you have on it? Do you use push to talk, or do you use like?
I use my mouse to click the microphone button on Discord.
Oh, you should do what I do. You can set a hotkey in Discord that toggles the mute with your keyboard. So it's similar to push to talk, but it's like off and on with one press rather than having to hold it down. I just have
I
that.
feel like I would forget that equally as often because it's not like it's an not unawareness thing more than anything else.
Right. Well, it makes a little noise. I don't know. I think about it like push to talk in my brain, right? So then it's like a push to talk, but not really. So I just always make sure to toggle it when I'm talking. Because Discord has that problem, right? When you hold push to talk and you let go too soon, you cut off. But if you do the hotkey, that doesn't happen. Because it's just using the mute feature.
I'm back. Also, in regards to UA talking shit about us with his mic muted, he's really getting into that Hobbit character. He's going full Smeagol.
Hobbit. He's a halfling.
Same thing.
Which are hobbits.
No, hobbits are halflings, but halflings aren't hobbits. Because hobbits are called halflings in Lord of the Rings, but in D&D they don't use hobbit because hobbit's copyrighted by the Tolkien estate, so they only use halfling.
Yeah, he's still getting really into the Gollum Smeagol thing.
I feel like
A
my
massive
game-
fan of that new game, aren't you?
I feel like my game wouldn't even beat Newgrounds Flash game quality.
I don't think it was that bad. The user interface just looked kind of bad. But like the game wasn't like Flash. It was like 3D and stuff. How much does it cost? That maybe I'll understand why people smashed on it so much.
Like 60.
It is a AAA price game.
Oh God!
It might be 50. Let me
Hold
check.
on, me listening in. It's a $60 game. It looks like shit, and you have to buy DLC for the lore to be included in the game. That's garbage.
And
My
like,
DLC to say my precious.
and like every other AAA game, it comes with an apology.
Yeah, when I saw that game, I thought it was like a medium budget like AA game, but I didn't realize it was, oh my God, 70 Canadian dollars. Oh, not good.
You like this, don't you, consumer?
Mm-mm.
Customer?
And then they wrote that apology with ChatGTP.
Oh God, the Steam page has someone streaming it right now, and it's like looks like that.
Oh, it's that guy who did the D&D ASMR.
Oh, he did?
I used to post it for shit posting.
I don't like this game. I'm gonna close that tab now. There we go. I'm gonna delete that picture even. I don't want that in my. I don't want that looking at me. Like weird crusty ass. Was it Gandalf? I think it was Gandalf. Maybe it was Radagast. He's got brown hair.
Alright, I'm back. And I got some messages I need to check
Welcome
out.
back.
But yeah, I had to come back the moment I heard the Smeagol game mentioned because that thing's a fucking disaster. Well, like,
Christopher, I want you to make sure when they make a AAA game release of my beloved character Gollum, that they capture his personality properly.
Oh my
Charles
god.
did a thing for it.
The fucking pasta. Oh, I gotta find that shit again.
one of the another thing that's really bad about the game is on top of everything else, it's buggy.
Really? I couldn't tell from looking at it.
Yeah, no, it's like it doesn't play. It's filled with bugs. I watched Winnie play a bit of it, and watched him get stuck in a spot and have to restart the entire mission. And then he got stuck in a loop where the mission would restart him in the spot he got stuck at, and he's like, "This is fucking bullshit." And then I watched another person get caught in a loop where their character, where Smeagol continually gets spotted by the enemy, and then when it resets him at the checkpoint, it literally has him get caught. Once again, putting him in a loop where he gets caught and gets caught in a restart loop, where they have to exit the game and restart the entire level. And I'm like, that is such bad design. I don't have words for it. And they still have the nerve to charge $60 fucking for it. $70 in Canada.
It's pretty bad.
I'm like, at what point do you admit your game is flaming fucking garbage and just sell it for $5 so that people can make fun of your game, but at least they don't have to pay a AAA title price for it? Because you clearly didn't put AAA effort into it. Is everybody back though? Sorry, that I had to mention that because I watching people play that game actually infuriated me because I'm like, I have played indie games that run better than this.
I'm here.
I'm here.
I feel a need to play it for the same reason that I played Dragon Age 2 Day 1 Edition, no patch.
You haven't played... When are you going to play Cyberpunk Day 1 Edition, no patch?
Nobody can. It's impossible.
You can. You need a PS4, and you need to have it not connected to the internet. And you can play...
I'm saying you can't do anything.
No, you can.
You cannot advance the game.
No. The pre-patch version of Cyberpunk is very strange because the version on disc that they shipped is actually not the launch version of the game. It's like an alpha or beta where like everything's different. It's really weird. So if you actually put it into PS4 without patching it and get it to play, there's like shops and places in the game that just aren't actually in the game if you patch it. It's very interesting. But enough about that.
We have a cave to infiltrate.
All right. Yep. Everyone is back, so let's go ahead and get right back into it. As you guys, are you guys going to actually jump into the water at any point once you realize that once you realize essentially that there is a kind of no way to go forward except to dive?
Except to die?
Dive!
We heard what we heard.
I could kill you fuckers right now.
I mean, yeah, you have a place to do it.
No, time for Requiem.
Shit.
World ended, guys. Sorry.
I guess we're no longer relic runners, we're relic sinkers.
Let's just get through this.
What
Yeah.
I was thinking about.
Alright, so, decide a marching order for you guys. Obviously, Pip and Whistler do not need to breathe, so therefore they don't fucking care. But the rest of you...
I will go behind somebody.
My guess is at most they're going to just like hold on to the wall so they don't sink too.
Do we have any means... Actually, people just asked this in character. Do we have any magical means of light or anything like that? Something that won't go out in the water. Out of character, I know we at least have one, but I don't know if the player knows he can do it. Bio, you have magical tinkering. You can cause
Yes.
5 feet of light on an object.
I will quickly do that. The guy just holds up a finger. One moment. Literally just leaning against the cave wall, like propping himself up, just build like a tiny light.
Also, I believe if the multi-purpose tool is not once per day, you can actually make it do the light cantrip.
I think it's once per day.
It is once per day.
Sad. But yeah, so you're going to essentially create a flashlight box.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the multi-purpose tool being a ranged option for me is good, because my ranged option is the other armor set.
Oh boy.
Alright, so you guys are just going to leave Parl and Thump out here to just kind of to their own devices. Because right now, they're drinking from that water. They do not give a fuck.
Well, they're already fucked, so leave them there.
Yeah, it kind of feels like we have to.
Yeah, that passageway is only 5 foot wide, so no big birds are squeezing through that. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I think they can stay there.
Yeah, we're not going to tie them to anything. So that
All right.
they can...
So just like from right here, I want you guys to kind of line yourself up in the order that you want everyone going.
Well, Pip will definitely be behind the person with the light, so he can at least follow the light, because he can't see in the dark, so that might be a problem underwater.
Whistler will take up the rear then, following behind Calligraphy, since he is aware that she cannot see.
Yep. I was trying to think of something, sorry. It was like, she hasn't finished her wood carver's tools proficiency, because I was like, I have these nets, and we have this ship. Like, it's sunken, but like parts of it could still float like a raft. So I was like, thinking of if we could tinker something together with the thing, but I guess this is a pretty narrow channel as well, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of hard to get anything to float.
Okay, so what I want everyone to do is I need to take your Constitution modifier, and I'm asking you to do this in chat. Take your Constitution modifier. Roll as a matter of fact, it's actually easy. And add 1 to it. That is how long you can hold your breath and that's a number of minutes.
All right.
Wait, Shush's Constitution modifier is
No, I'm wrong. I'm retarded. It's 1. It's 0, which is 1.
All right.
So,
Shush
wrong.
can hold his breath for 1 minute. So I'm gonna put this in chat. Gaius is 4 minutes. Calligraphy is 4. I'm just gonna use letters. Gaius 4 minutes. Calligraphy 4 minutes. Shush is 1 minute.
And nobody else matters.
And then,
Infinite.
Whistler and Pip, I'm just going to do WMP. Infinite.
I'm sure there might be... we might have our own problems walking around on the bottom in the dark.
Whistler has dark vision.
Maybe. Okay. Here's a suggestion.
Fuck Pip then.
Okay, I have a suggestion
I
to
thought
help
he
us
doesn't
all get
have
through it.
dark vision. He has the smelling and hearing.
No, Whistler has dark vision.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
my suggestion: we take one of the ropes, pass it between everyone is like something you can hold on to as they swim, so that we all are getting through. And if someone starts to slag behind, we can feel it.
And we could probably do better than holding on. We all got belts and shit we can tuck it through.
something like that.
All right, guys, what is half your? Actually, I need to double check that.
With my current armor setup, 30 is the movement. If you're asking that.
I'm just checking something.
Yeah, if it's swim speed, or it's half your movement, unless you have a swim
Okay,
speed.
yes, it is half your movement. Yeah, I was making sure it wasn't some stupid thing like it's a quarter of your movement.
Yeah, and given I had the Guardian set up, it's 30 right now rather than 35.
Yep, and I'm going to take this and stop it for the time being.
Mario Waterloo.
Oh god, Pip picks up his hand crossbow. Oh, I almost forgot. It's back on the beach. He'd go back and get it and then come back.
Some nice water ambience for you. Alright, eventually you get to the point at the end of this cavern where you guys need to kind of hold your breath. Also, I need to open up that rule really quickly. There we go. When a creature runs out of breath or is choking, it can survive for a number of rounds equal to its Constitution modifier, minimum of 1 round.
I'm gonna die.
Alright.
So you get for dumping it, man.
Alright, I'm just going to That's not that tool I need. Yep. All right. So, guys, you're taking the lead. The thing is, there is a current that's kind of pushing this water out of this little passageway here, which does provide a little bit of resistance. That would count as difficult terrain, which takes the normal half movement and halves it again.
Does the fact that I have both the Gauntlets of Ogre Strength and Enhanced Ability Strength help in any way?
It does help you.
And I'm leading, and we're all connected.
You don't have to worry about people being blown away. That's the good part. The bad part is that it does slow you down. As you guys dive underneath, you all take a deep breath and die. Well, save for Pip and Whistler, who just sink in the water. As you guys sink underneath the water and begin to swim underneath this underground passageway, hoping to the gods that there is an air pocket on the other side. 1 minute passes, and you see, guys, you do see. I'm just going to go ahead and, after 1 minute. Oop, not that. Not that tool. I need this tool. Shoobity boop boop boop. You do see an into the passageway, but the other thing you notice is that Shush has run out of air and is currently.
I have an empty water skin. It would presumably be full of air. I just pass it back to Pip and motion to put it in Shush's mouth.
Pip was 20 feet down? Or
yeah.
if it is that deep?
Yeah, I was assume that it is about 20 feet downwards.
Alright, then I pass it directly to Shush. It is a bag of air. Because it's an empty water skin. I think that makes sense?
Yep, you are refreshed for what? You have 1 more minute of oxygen.
Oh boy.
I guess we're at the end of this thing, right?
Yeah, so go ahead and everyone move yourselves there.
Yeah, I would say that calligraphy is trying to push him. Like, obviously not jostle him, but like keep him moving.
Yeah, keep him moving forward.
Because he's in front of her.
Make sure you move yourself, and someone should move Whistler as well.
I can only do 1 at a time.
Oh, grab him. Oh,
right here. Yep. All right. Guys, looking upward from where you are standing, the thing you do see is you look up and you do see, thanks to dark vision, you can see that there is a slight ripple about 20 feet above where you currently are.
Just got to get us up there.
Yep. I need you to roll me an athletics check.
With advantage because of enhanced.
Yep. DC is 15.
Wow!
Oh shit! So guys, you attempt to swim forward and make no headway. 15 seconds of time is lost.
I'm gonna do it again.
Yep.
These are some bad rolls.
Another 15 seconds of time is lost.
I'm praying to my fucking god.
If I was about to say,
Right.
Ah!
I was gonna say, if you start struggling again, Pip's gonna just grab the rope and pull everyone, but yeah, that works.
Alright, guys, you managed to make it to the surface, and I'm gonna go ahead and reveal the entire room here. And I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna go ahead and move you to where you should be. Right here, where it's 5 feet of. It's about actually more like 3 feet of shallow water. So you can stand here, but it's like there's a hole right here in a deep pocket hole in the water.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, the source of the water is actually kind of like this little gushing port of water that never seems to run out.
So it's a natural spring.
I can marvel about that later. I'm going to try and pull my friends.
Yeah.
All right. In athletics, you need to blah, 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 blah. So right now, Pip is at the bottom of the hole. Shush is right here. Calligraphy is right here, and Whistler is at the very back. That is a success. You managed to pull Pip up out. You managed to pull Pip up out of the water, and Shush is right here. Calligraphy is right here, and Whistler is right here. However, as you are doing this,
Mm-hmm.
you are surprised, as is Pip. Give me a moment while I just get everything all set up. Oh, you
Weird.
guys see the health bars?
And the name?
Yep. Name is okay.
It is certainly weird.
Oh, now I can see him. I was like, what?
Fix that.
Water strange.
Fix that. And fix that. Alrighty, and let me change what's going on here.
Water. Weird.
Let me grab some music. Not that one. Yeah, this one. Oh, come on. Alright, Dice and Pip, you guys are surprised, but everyone roll initiative.
Okay. And then I'll handle a Whistler there.
Thank you.
There we go.
Right, we don't need birds. Well, only one.
Alright, Shush, you are not surprised. That is your turn.
I got that nice token for the surprise now.
Yep. Whistler is no longer surprised. It is this water weird's turn. It is going to... Yeah, it's going to move to right here. And it's going to attack Pip.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, it actually has a reach of 10 feet. So it's actually going to stay right where it's at.
I mean, it could always get at them right there anyway.
Oh, and they're supposed to be large, goddammit.
Fuck.
The one time where we do not ignore the size. Oh dear. Does this push Pip back a little bit then?
No, Pip is, actually have Pip be right there. That's good.
Okay.
And it's still gonna attack Pip. 2. That's a miss. As it attempts to wrap Pip in these watery tendrils, as it seems to have, it does seem to want to do something with those tendrils if it wraps you with them.
Oh boy.
Pip, you are no longer surprised.
Okay.
Calligraphy, you are no longer surprised.
Yay. But I'm still underwater, aren't I?
This water weird right here is going to attack Gaius. That is a 17.
Yes.
Alright. It is this water weird's turn. It is going to also reach out for Gaius. Ooh, 22.
That definitely hits.
Okay. That is 10 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to... Oh, at the target's medium spot, and pull 5 feet toward the water weir. Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained. You are restrained, and on your turn, you can start making escape checks for DC 13 grapple.
Did that pull Shush out of the water?
No, it did not.
Damn it.
Shush either needs to swim, or an actual attempt at athletics needs to be used to pull him out. And yes, as this thing grabs and constricts you, it immediately shoves your head underneath the water.
I got attacked by one. I think. Would that give me enough time to take a breath?
Yeah. You have 4 minutes of air. You're good on that front. But however, this ends you are no longer surprised. Shush! It is your turn. Something seems to be going on up there. They stopped pulling, and you only have about 30 seconds left of air.
So I'm in a hole, right? And I have to go up to get to the shallow water?
Yep, you need to make an athletics DC 15 to swim up to the shallow.
I need the distance.
20 feet up.
Misty Step.
You can't see. You don't have dark vision.
I can't see, like, light or the water above me?
No.
It's completely dark up there.
Yes.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Athletics.
What a day to not be a tiefling.
I don't think that makes it.
Nope. Shush, you struggle to swim up to the surface. Put a ticker on you that has, that would have been 6, but now it's 5. That is how much time until you drown.
Cool.
That is Shush's turn. It is Whistler's turn. He is not surprised. He is no longer surprised as of last turn. So, someone needs to have Whistler do something.
Sounds like
I guess
Bio
we'll
one.
start pushing.
Pushing. Oh yeah, push.
Helping people up.
Yeah,
Yeah, push.
push.
All right.
Like, see.
I would reasonably say that he can climb. He can grab onto the surrounding walls of this hole, this 20-foot hole of water, and try to start pulling his way up. If you want, he can try to help Shush pull to the Shush to the surface with him, but that would require him to make the same athletics check that everyone else would have to make, DC 15.
I mean, I feel like that's worth it to try to get.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's got a +4. So.
Is someone working on it already, or should I switch?
I'll just click it. There we go.
Yeah.
Our boy Whistler.
Okay, so would you say he's like right here and pushes Shush up here?
All right. Yep. He's gonna get to right here, and he's gonna pull Shush up to the surface with him. That is his entire action for the turn. Shush, you no longer are drowning.
I mean, that's worth it, I think.
Yeah. It was
Being the
worth
rescue dog.
Yep. Alright, it is this water weird's turn. Let's see, let me check its intelligence. Ooh, it's smart enough to know not to try to drown constructs.
Great.
But you wanna know what just appeared on the surface? Within reach?
A very wet bird.
Halfling.
An 8.
wet
Oh,
half.
halfway.
A wet halfling, but that's an 8.
Appeared.
So yep, this water weird tries to grab and constrict Shush to pull him into the water. And Shush, you kind of just slosh into water and kind of slosh your way backwards. You're just like, no!
I just came from there!
Pip, it's your turn. Ah!
Okay. Yeah. Gonna whack, I guess, the closest one with the gift blade.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I'm thinking maybe a net, but they're kind of big, so probably not. Yeah. That's not great.
A 15 is a hit.
Oh, nice. Okay, it's 5 feet away, so I got sneak attack. Or from Whistler, I mean. Should have been... I mean, it's not the worst roll.
Alright.
And we'll do another hit for bonus action.
You are hitting this one, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the one.
Okay, perfect. That's another hit.
Nice.
Alright, so Pip, as you are slashing this thing, it is like you are cutting through, it is in fact like cutting through water, as the hits do seem to have an effect, but they don't seem to do as much damage as they should.
Okay.
Calligraphy, it is your turn. You are still 20 feet, technically 5 feet back and 20 feet under the water.
I guess I'm going to try to swim up.
Would you like to use the quote-unquote... if you use the dash action, you can make it to the surface, but you need to make that DC 15 athletics to make progress, otherwise you're stuck at the bottom of the hole.
So just do athletics now and see how far I get.
Saba? Sorry.
So do athletics and see how far I can get.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So calligraphy. You get to the bottom of the hole. However, the current is a bit too fast, and you cannot get up. Someone really needs to pull you up there.
great. Can I?
This
do
water.
something, can I flavor that as she does something? As she pulls out her scimitars and tries to start clawing her way up.
I'll give you advantage.
Since you said there's surface, right?
Yeah.
So
You know
there's
what?
like a wall under there. She
Next,
can try to...
I can't give it to you post, but next time you try to do it, if you have to do it on your own, I'll give you advantage because that's actually a good thing.
Well, I just mean she was trying to swim it, she couldn't, so now she's like, well, fuck this.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, cool. Thank you.
Alright. Water weird right here. Once again, it knows to try and drown the non-construct. You are within reach, so it's going to try to attack Shush again. 15. I believe that's a miss.
That is a miss.
Perfect. This water weird right here is just going. Yep, it's going to continue to try to drown you. But it will have to roll to attack you again. 17.
Yes.
All right, so no damage, but yeah, it's holding you underneath the water, trying to drown you. Guys, it is your turn.
Very angry. Enhanced ability doesn't work on saves, right?
It doesn't work on, but this is not a save. This is a check. So
it is a check.
Yeah, it's a check.
Strength check. Advantage.
Heck yeah! So yep, your turn. You just probably just like you overpower the water tendrils trying to hold you down as you make your way to the surface. Anything for bonus action?
Bonus action health, I believe.
All right,
Would be
temporary.
bonus.
You are not restrained, and you are not grappled anymore.
Would I have gone here? Like,
You know what? I'll allow it.
okay. It also gives calligraphy room to crawl out.
Appreciate it.
All right.
There
Shush, it is your turn.
So are you still in like complete zero light, or
There is
'Cause-
5 feet of light where Gaius is at, and then dim light for another
Okay.
5 feet.
okay? So I saw what was going on with him, and then he moved away.
Yes.
So I'm
I'll
gonna
add it.
move here so that I still have his light somewhat,
Yeah.
and
The
then
dim light means no disadvantage, so you got that going for
Right.
you.
Right. I'm going to hex this water weird,
All right.
targeting strength. And then attack with the scimitar.
All right.
Let me add this. Actually, I should do concentration real quick. There we go. And that's added. Okay. Boom. That's,
15's a hit.
also smite.
All right. All right.
That was
That is 20 damage total. Is your I don't need to ask that question. I know the answer. It's a magical weapon.
Yes.
All right. So you take your scimitar as you slash this thing. As you hear Saskia going, "Ah, beings of the elemental plane of water. It has been some time since I've seen them."
Well, here they are.
All right. That's it for your turn.
Yep. Bonus action, actual action. Yeah. Sure. Yep. Done.
All right. Whistler, rather than attacking, is going to be a good boy on his turn and try to help Calligraphy. Yes.
I think that would be a good idea.
I think that would be a good idea.
Appreciate
He's
Democracy.
rescued out once.
Democracy says yes.
Yep. Democracy says yes. All right. Have Whistler roll in athletics with advantage to try and get her up. He's got the footing for it now.
I'm also doing the thing to
Yeah.
So
I'm waiting.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Got it.
it's like
Okay.
Oh, that was with advantage, but I'm sure that's
No.
still a
No.
pass.
It's 16.
Or 15.
Yeah. 16's a pass. Calligraphy, you feel yourself getting yanked as you are pulled out of the water to right here. As you.
And you see weird shit.
Yeah, and you just see these.
she can't see it.
Well, you can see this one in dim light, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
these
just
two are
barely see
within actual light.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah.
silhouetted.
You can see these two, and you're like, what the fuck?
What?
Alright, that is Whistler's turn, though, and a good use of turn it was. It is now this water weird's turn. A new fleshy target has appeared.
She does have her scimitars out, just to
She does
Her
have
new armor ought to help, though,
remember,
maybe.
because I was going to do her.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, let's see. Oh, that's 20.
God damn it.
Hit by 1, doesn't it?
Yeah, hits by 1.
Alright. Calligraphy, you take 15 bludgeoning damage. Oh, wait, no, he said no.
So fuck you.
Do you have sight on that one?
What?
Is that? Do you have line of? Is there like light on that one?
Oh, no, he can't. Oh, wait, yeah, no, he has. Guys has dark vision. Guys has dark vision.
Ah, right, I forgot.
But it still.
Yeah, I got the
hits 'cause
goggles.
you got the same
Unfortunately, it did roll just a 20 again, so we'll keep that 15 bludgeoning damage.
Still, the advantage is going somewhere.
Yep.
And I believe it is going to go to Shush.
thing. So that's 15.
Because he can smite. He can do
Alright.
magic.
Yep, Calligraphy, you are pulled back over the 20-foot deep hole as this thing shoves your head down and attempts to drown you. On your turn, you may start attempting athletic checks. You're restrained as well. On your turn, you may start attempting athletic checks.
Lovely.
Or someone could help you. Pip, your go.
I'm gonna probably try hitting it again.
Alright.
I know it's not the best damage, but that's what Pip can do, so we do what we can here. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Okay.
Oh, that's some good damage.
20.
And then bonus action, Revenant Blade.
That's also a hit. Alright. It's starting to look pretty injured, even with your blade cuts not doing as much damage as they should. This thing is slowly starting to struggle to hold its watery form together. Calligraphy. It is your turn. What do?
So I have to. Do I have to? Yeah, I was about to say, do I have to battle the grapple first before I can even attack to try to get
You're
out?
restrained if you don't break the grapple.
So I'm restrained underwater.
Yes.
suffocating. Okay.
And you can either use acrobatics or athletics. It's your choice. Because it is an escape.
Athletics, I guess.
Which one's higher?
Oh, acrobatics. Sorry. That's what I get for.
Use your noodle.
Yeah. All right. Acrobatics. Let's go.
Pass.
All right.
You are free.
Free.
You're also floating in the water.
I'm floating in the water, so I'm going to use my blades that are already in my hand and
You cannot. Use your action.
Bonus actions.
Use your bonus action.
bonus
all you can
action. Oh, so I can. No, I have to take the attack action to be able to use the bonus action attack, right?
Yes.
Let me think.
Do you have any bonus action spells?
To heal.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
all I got is a healing bonus action. Let me see something. Nope, I have to hit to do that. Yeah, I pretty sure I don't actually have anything I could do with my bonus action because I'm literally right here. It can see me. I don't see a way to be considered obscured. So,
You're right.
yep, I don't have anything I can do except like try to, like, you know, flavor wise, like try to claw with my scimitars to try to at least not sink into the water again.
Yep.
That's it.
It is this water weird's turn right here. Rather than focusing on guys, it is going to go for Shush. That's a 14. That's absolutely a miss.
Yeah.
This water weird right here that has been hexed does not like that it has been hexed. It is also going to try to attack Shush. That is a 10, which is a miss. Guys, it is your turn.
Alright, so the swords don't seem to be doing much, but I wonder how this might do.
Ooh.
Hits.
Unfortunately, that is a miss. As the thing kind of does the Osmosis Joan thing, as it kind of loops around the fist as you throw it.
Into the other one.
But it doesn't dodge that one! That's 9 thunder damage. And it seems like that thunder damage is just as effective as Shush's weapon.
Good. Currently no bonus actions I can do.
Alright, go to Shush.
Go to Shush and
And Shush has advantage, right?
Shush has advantage, so we're gonna do a little scimitar. See how that go.
Ooh, thank God for the advantage. 20
Luckily,
20 is a hit.
He can still reroll the one
I
to
get to
crit.
reroll that one still.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not
Okay,
quite.
Just in case it was an
Alright, just a hit,
Yeah.
just a hit.
Give it a good whack.
That is a good whack.
That is a good whack. It's looking like it's struggling to hold its form together too. You guys are effectively doing stuff. Whistler. He no longer has to help people get out of the fucking water.
Well, he can also give the aid action, right?
As a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
That's still really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
He should have been doing that.
What is he doing for a bonus action?
Help, I think.
Who is he helping?
Probably calligraphy, I think.
What is he helping her do?
Someone who can hit.
Attack?
Okay,
Then
yeah.
she has no disadvantage.
Alright,
Yeah.
helping her with attack, so she will not have disadvantage on the attack roll against that water weird in front of her.
I think that makes sense.
Also, Whistler still has an action.
Yeah, I guess even if he can't damage it, maybe he could knock it prone. So I think it's worth trying.
The same one that's right here.
Yeah, that would make
So that
sense
it
to me.
kind of makes sense with the.
Yeah. Should I roll it? I have the sheet open already. Or does
Yeah,
someone
go
else
ahead.
know?
Yeah, that's fine.
I think if there's another combat here, then someone else can control Whistler, or like if it
Yeah,
ends up being like a
I just-
unfortunately,
I think someone else should. I have them open, and I seem to be the one talking about it. I don't know.
Didn't have it open,
14
I
is a
don't-
hit.
All right.
That is 8 piercing damage, which is an amount of damage. I'm not gonna roll that strength saving throw as Whistler attempts to bite this thing and try to knock it prone. Its watery form refuses to concede to it being knocked prone. It cannot be knocked prone.
This is information.
I was
It is
thinking either
information.
that or it was too big.
It is this water weird's turn right here. It does not like calligraphy. Calligraphy must drown.
Fuck off. Ah!
As
Yeah,
it swings
fuck
its
off.
watery tendril at you, and you kind of just swim slightly to the side, and it misses. Good job. Pip, it's your turn.
All right. Let's swing again. The one big one that's next to Pip. We're gonna do that.
16's a hit.
All right. Sneak attack,
All right,
and then Revenant Blades.
that's another hit. It's just barely hanging in there. Just barely hanging in. Calligraphy, it's your turn.
You know,
I'm going to try and get my footing and just whack at this water weird in front of me with the scimitars. So that is... So tooth and nail. So this is...
Normal.
normal. Okay. Well, because the aid or help.
Yeah,
That's what I was asking.
that's a hit.
Oh, I forgot to do the thing.
What thing?
That thing.
Oh, the extra damage.
Yeah, extra damage on that. I just forgot to check the box. Alright, so that's tooth, and then I'm going to bonus action offhand with nail.
All right. With a disadvantage.
Okay. No.
17's still a hit.
Okay.
One more slashing.
And that is magic.
Yep. Also, you still have a regular attack.
Huh?
Because extra attack, you can attack.
Oh,
twice.
yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I had a moment. So, tooth. Boop. That's a 22. Disadvantage.
13's a hit.
Alright. For 6 slashing.
Not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, even just kind of hanging in the water, you're just kind of like spinning around in the circle of trying to create a whirlpool of death as you're stabbing like where this thing is like kind of sticking up from the water as it's starting to like slowly shrink down a little bit. Yeah. It is this water weird's here right turn. This one's right here's turn. I believe that was the one you hit with the Hand of Sybil.
Yes.
Yeah, so that one has disadvantage if it tries to attack anyone that isn't you, and it is going to try to attack Shush.
It's
Oh,
not.
no.
It doesn't know.
Oh my god.
That's a hit, yeah.
Alright. 8 bludgeoning, and I need you to roll me a concentration check on Hex.
It's coming, and here it is. That's a fail. Hex go
Concentration.
down.
Hex is down. And you are restrained.
Wait, what?
side effect of the attack.
No, I did. All of my HP went away when I was trying to subtract it.
Alright,
Okay.
And then it is going to do something that's not quite silly. 5, 10. It's going to provoke an attack of opportunity from Pip and Whistler as it's going to start trying to drag Shush with it over to this corner here.
Okay, somebody else roll for Whistler while I'm rolling for Pip here.
Alright.
Done. 25 for Whistler.
25 is a hit. Ooh.
Nat 1.
That's 6 piercing from Whistler.
Yep. So Whistler gets a good lick on it, but Pip, it kind of just slips underneath your blade as it drags Shush over to this corner and holding his head underneath the water. And not looking good for Shush. Okay, that was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty funny. Alright, let me get rid of that. This water weird right here kind of likes where it's at. It's going to go ahead and attack Gaius.
Alright.
Ooh, that's a 2.
No.
As, yep, no chance. Gaius, it is your turn.
If I moved here, could I cone both of them?
Let me check with the tool. Survey says, survey says no.
Alright, I wouldn't move. Instead, this is going to be Hannah Sybil, and then is it okay if I use the object interaction in the middle of attacks to draw intent?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, Hannah Sybil first.
20's a hit. Oh!
Max damage.
16's a hit as well.
Max damage.
Yep.
Just punch the thing in the back of the head, and as it's turning around to get me a look or whatever, just clobber upside the head with intent.
Yep, as you punch it
Oh,
once.
it's not for the other one with Shush, because...
Oh, the other one was the one that was holding Shush?
Yeah, because
Oh,
that's still within range, right?
Oh, so you only killed the, so it was only the one that... Blah, 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 blah. So the
Sorry.
Hand of Sybil was at the one that was in front of you, or the one that was...
The same guy for both was the intent.
Oh, okay, then that... I mean, I'm still... What I'm going to do, just for that, because I misunderstood... Gonna move this guy right here. He's still alive. Let's see, 10 minus from what he was at.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
I guess I took out the first one with the Sybil.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Because my logic was, if it can't attack Shush with advantage, and it's only focused on Shush because it's trying to drown him, it'll make him not likely to take damage. But then it died.
Alright, there we go. Yeah. Alright, so you punch the one that's restraining Shush and drowning him with the Hand of Sybil as it just explodes in a cloud of vapor. As you turn
I guess
around.
the guys would go, didn't think it... Okay, just spin around and hit the other one.
Yep. As you destroy a good portion of this creature's body as well, as it looks to just barely be a puddle with little tentacles, kind of weakly trying to reach out from the water. Shush, it is your turn.
So unrestrained, back up, not drowning. Come on, work. How's this one looking?
I would say it's looking pretty healthy. That being said, keep in mind you're the first person who's going to have to move significantly through this water. This is difficult terrain because it is like 3 feet of water on your ankles, which might actually come up to. Might actually.
I was about to say I'm really small. So okay, then
It'd be
10,
half movement,
20,
but I still think you can make it.
10, 20, 30. I could make it, yeah. Actually, I feel like I would have not enough vision if I got here, so I should go and attack this one.
Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, because you would have had to attack with disadvantage. The one that is not there. Yeah.
So come over here and we'll finish wailing on this one. Let me turn off hex damage, because I don't have that anymore. And hit.
13 is a hit.
And min damage.
That's enough. As you slice this thing, in two with your with the magical blade, as it kind of just falls like raindrops into the water, and the water is still where it once was.
Splish.
It is Whistler's turn. What the Whistler do?
What the dog do?
Let's bite.
He bite.
Bite.
Yeah.
All right, he bite. Go ahead and roll it.
Bite.
That's a fucking hit. 8 piercing, not bad.
And let's do snag.
What is he going to do with his bonus action?
Help, probably.
Good.
Neither of the two there
let's
have
be
dark.
helpful to yeah, is he so his helpful just it would make one of Callie's attacks not have disadvantage.
Correct. Whereas you could say Pip so he can actually sneak.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's give Pip help.
Yeah.
So we'll use helpful for Pip as
That
a
makes
bonus
sense.
action, and then we'll stay there. Or actually, let's move him because this is still
Yeah.
that's still there, so Callie can actually get on the land.
Yeah.
That would be appreciated. All right.
Still
Speaking
helping
of-
Pip.
Yep,
Also moving.
Yep. Speaking of helping Callie on the land, this water weird does not want to do that.
Yeah. I had no way to get
That's a 20.
I'm under.
15 bludgeoning.
Ooh.
Fuck.
And your head goes back under the water. It's just like, drown!
Oh.
Just trying to wash the ink off.
Is that what I think it is? Let me double check.
Alright, that is the water weird's turn. Calligraphy, don't forget that you are both grappled and restrained. Pip.
So Pip's turn. This thing is large, right?
Yep.
That means I can grapple it, I believe.
Are you sure you want to try doing that?
To try and pull it away to maybe get calligraphy out of the water was my thought. But it is water, so probably not I can't even grab it. So yeah, let's just
Whistler
hit
tried
it.
to knock him prone and it just went through.
Yeah, let's just hit it. Let's hit it with the sword.
The sooner you kill it, the sooner I can get out of the water. Let's put it
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so it's in darkness, but I have help, so it's a normal roll, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And ally is within 5 feet, so you still get sneak attack as well. That's hit.
Okay. Alright.
That is 19 damage.
And then Revenant Blade.
That's another hit.
Oh,
that
pretty-
one should be with disadvantage. My bad.
Oh, my bad. Let me roll that again.
Still.
Still
so
hit,
so
same
6
damage.
so 6 damage.
Yeah.
All right, not bad, not bad. Calligraphy.
So DC 13
We've been here
acrobatics.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
Actually, no, I'm not.
So
Alright.
yeah, you managed to push yourself free of this fuckers.
Oh, but my movement's 0.
You're not grappled anymore because you escaped.
So it's both.
Yes, you are no longer grappled or restrained.
Okay. Alright. Cool.
You have somewhere to stand.
Yeah, I do. Are you gonna do so I can narrate my attack, sir? You gonna mute?
Say what? Oh,
All right. So I'm going to move over here. I'll do the icons later. Let's do tooth and nail.
can't attack.
Can't attack.
Action to
Oh,
escape.
right. And I can't do anything else there. Let me see. Yeah, I guess that is the only thing I can do is just move away from the hole a little bit.
Better than being in the hole.
That's true.
Guys, it is your turn. Let's light let's light this guy up so that people can actually hit him without disadvantage.
This is difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, difficult terrains.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's in dim light.
Yep. So there were calligraphy, Whistler. I mean, Whistler already didn't have it, but and Pip will no longer have disadvantage to hit.
I am at range, but it is large.
It is large. Yes. That's a hit.
And then another one for the other bolt.
Alrighty. Oh, that's a hit. Not bad.
Small damage, but it's magic damage.
It is magic, and it is punching small holes in. It is punching holes in this guy. More importantly,
Firing the dragons.
more importantly, he's now lit up, so now Shush won't have disadvantage on his attack rolls on it.
So let's just kind of whoop, 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 whoop over here.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, that works.
Yeah, 10, 20, 30, yep. And then it's already difficult terrain, but also halfling nimbleness, so I can
Yep.
through. And yakety yak, wackety whack.
That's a smackety smack.
Man damage again.
I mean, it is looking worse for wear. It's looking like it's barely holding on.
Yep.
Whistler.
Time to bite.
Yeah, probably help someone and bite, I would think.
Yep. I think helped Callie because Pip has the.
You're both muted.
Sorry, I didn't know he muted.
I said it out loud.
Yeah. So, wait, why would we not help Pip? What does
Because
Pip
he's
already
got
have?
people next to him, doesn't he? That still actually.
No, if he has disadvantage, he doesn't get sneak attack, even if there's people next to him. He needs to be a normal hit. Is it lit up?
Yes, he's lit up.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Wind and light.
Yeah, that's why I was saying help Callie because she got the magical weapon and.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If it takes me under again, I'm not going to be able to hit it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the problem
even
because
help
it's not.
Pip.
Yeah, so let's help Pip. Just try to get it, just in case, so it's not wasted effort.
Yeah. Okay. Muted.
Yep. Oh, yep. I got it. And you guessed it. It's going for calligraphy. Oh my God!
The
Again.
fuck is this shit? Oh, I might not come back up.
It's 13 bludgeoning.
How much do I have? I have 6 hit points. Oops.
91.
It was because it dragged, okay?
And her head goes under the water again. As
Ah.
Fuck this water!
Pip, it is your turn.
Alright, let's hit it.
And you
There
have
we go.
to help.
Oh yeah, advantage. Or no, not advantage, because it's confusing 5e.
No,
Yes,
you
normal
actually
hit.
do have advantage because
Oh, right.
Because
Oh,
it
right.
is lit
I thought
now.
one oh yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah.
that's a hit though.
Alright.
So Pip, how do you finish it off?
Very confused because it's water, so I guess just like trying to hit it in a way that disperses it in different directions like, a couple times or something.
Alright. So yep, you hit it and try to disperse it as best you can as it wobbles and weebles and then falls like a puddle as the water goes still.
You say it goes still, but calligraphy pops up like, God damn it!
And you know the worst part of all of this is she can't fucking hellish rebuke because she's not a tiefling anymore. And she can't do shit.
Yeah.
Calligraphy, for the first time in your life, sitting here, sitting like a wet rat, drowned nearly several times. You think to yourself, I miss being a tiefling.
Fuck.
But the important thing is pulling her out.
Yeah, helping her onto the fucking ground over here.
I didn't realize he muted. I don't know how much was audible. So,
None of it.
Yay. Great.
I heard the tiefling stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was saying that she's technically on the ground. She's not over the 20-foot hole. So
Well, we're
it
pulling
just
you
dumped
away
her.
from the hole because
Yeah, she pretty much needs that because she's hurt pretty bad.
just like helping her to the side over here.
Yeah, Pip will administer what he can with his healer's kit.
Hey guys, that place where
Mhm.
you're standing.
Yep.
Hold on.
Oh,
We hear
sorry.
you
Let
through
me.
calligraphy.
That place where you're standing right there, you see a kind of passageway that you could squeeze through. That seems to lead somewhere.
Well, there is a way out of this chamber.
You gotta let's take a moment to think about this. Do you want to continue
Yep.
pressing
I
forward?
think we need a
I
short
would
rest.
like to rest. Please. A short rest would be nice.
Calligraphy. Ah!
I was telling everyone that just so they didn't know that we came into a cave with nothing else but just a cave.
Yeah, that would fucking suck, wouldn't it?
That would have fucking sucked.
But yeah, no, you guys are good. You guys are good.
While we're having this short rest, I'm gonna investigate this spring source. Just try to figure out what its deal is.
All right. While that's going on, I have a question.
Hey,
Did someone
guys.
want? Did you want to try? Did someone want to conceivably roll a survival check to see if you can harvest something from the water weeds you guys killed?
Yeah, of course.
I would like to, but I'm also feeling like a drowned rat right now. I'm kind of concerned about my health. Can I do that and then do it?
Well, the more time you wait, if you wait
Do it
time,
now.
if you
Relax
wait, if
by-
you wait, you lose the opportunity.
Relax by tearing apart these weird.
Ha! 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 Shush got it.
Okay.
Shush, with a 21 survival, you it's difficult to kind of sort through all the water. However, you find one water elemental core, or one heart of a water elemental.
Fuckers.
Guys kind of peers over. What are you doing in the water?
Fishing. What the hell do I do with this? I ask my various knowledges.
Are you asking Saskia, me, or are you rolling an Arcana?
You could also say it out loud.
Yeah.
I will do an Arcana check and then I will ask out loud. Supposing that I do really bad on my Arcana check. 15's okay.
15? This is a potential magical item component.
Well, I found a heart. It's a water heart.
You guys kind of perks. Wait. The Tears of Fire Elemental is the core of one, right? Would this be another version?
Probably.
Yes, and that would be Tears of a Water Elemental. Thank you. I was like, I could not recall if it was a heart or a tear. I knew it was one of them. 1, 2, 3. So calligraphy gains back 15.
I'm maxed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Back at full.
Oh.
Is it like a semi-solid sort of thing?
It's semi-solid. It's like jelly.
Okay. I'm gonna empty one of my water skins and then kind of like squeeze it inside.
Yep, and it slurps inside.
Okay. That down to 2.
Also,
Now I
a
need
reminder:
to-
you are supposed to roll all of your hit dice at once. You need to.
I wouldn't do that last one. Okay. Never mind. 39 to 49 is what I'll have then.
Okay.
So so I'll retract that
Is
last.
that turn order supposed to be gone?
Yes, the turn order. I'm sorry. I'll get rid of the turn order. I'll get rid of the anxiety about that being
You
there.
want to know how anxious I am? Look right here.
Yeah, the cat came to check on her. Alright, yeah, everyone gets a short rest. You guys just kind of find a place in this little cave here where you guys can just kind of sit up on one of the shelves so you're not having to sit in this fairly cool water, actually, which is weird. You'd expect the water to be warm, but it's actually cool.
Yeah, I guess this would be my investigation thing.
Yeah, no, and instead of an investigation, you need to roll me actually an Arcana. That is enough of a pass to gain you this information. You suggest you suspect that the spring that this water is coming from is likely a small portal to the elemental plane of water.
Kind of rubbing his chin as he looks at the bubbling point. This may be connected directly to the elemental plane of water, which would make this extremely pure, wouldn't it?
Sure would.
Callie's dunking her.
She's dunking her water skins, filling them
Yeah.
right back up. Zero question. She just does it. Not that she hasn't drank enough water for the rest of her life in the past, like, couple minutes.
You won't be thinking that as soon as we step outside again.
It's true. She's never hated the idea of being human so much in her life.
Today.
But today is a special day. Elemental plane of water in the Eastlands. It's not what I would have expected. Usually you hear about fire, earth.
Well, elemental portals is... I think it's fair to say with that thing, it's elemental portals to open up everywhere. It's just not something he fully understands.
Oh yeah, no. This was even said that elemental portals to the elemental planes open up all around the Eastlands from time to time. They're not always open for like a long period of time, but and you can't ever really determine which elemental plane it connects to until it's actually open. But it is a phenomenon here.
It's probably one of those balance things. Like, you can't have fire without water, so they
A little
balance
bit of
each other out.
energy from everything.
That's a bit weird.
Probably dries up before anyone can find it.
Not quite sure I understand it, but there's water, so that's good, right?
Yeah.
At least it's cool in here.
Kelly coughs up some water.
Also, Shush, do you mind if I take a look at that later? I could potentially make it into something for someone in the group. Including yourself, obviously.
If you think you can, sure.
That's kind of what he does.
I do make things.
True. And I guess I'd rather go into debt with Gaius than our boss.
He did buy a water skin additionally, and he would offer it as an exchange. Like, as some payment.
Exchange made.
Yeah. And they all can be filled. Yay!
Well, that one's filled with tear.
Yeah, the one that... Oh, you know what? It's probably the one that Shush already had that you handed that was empty. To breathe out of. Perfect.
Also true.
It's a good thing I bought that extra one today.
Whistler, while you guys are taking a short rest, questions. Does stuff like this happen often?
The elemental portal, you mean? Or this sort of encounter?
This sort of encounter.
Oh yeah, all the time. We get in all sorts of trouble.
One time we took a portal from Grimgran, and we were supposed to go to Aduna, but it broke, like, immediately. and we wound up in the air above the desert, and then we fell in the desert, and we had to walk all the way to Aduna, and there were sand sharks, and then there was a big sand shark, and then there was that guy that we met earlier. He was there too. He died though.
This is what we call an adventure, I believe.
I look forward to these adventures.
Oh, they're a hoot and a holler.
As Whistler then kind of settles back down. Oh, yes, healing people work. I'm not sure if his ability to heal people with the first day is a long rest or short rest, but I know it's
both.
It is. It recovers on it's funny the way it works. So Pip can do it as many times as he has healer's kits, but someone can only benefit from it once per short or long rest. So
okay.
now that we've short rested, he can heal Gaius again if Gaius wants it.
Mm-hmm.
I assume he does.
I would appreciate that. That gets me full. Thank you, Pip.
Yep. It's a very good feat.
It's a very good feat.
Shit.
Did we plan on doing more? Because I kind of been getting nauseous for the last 30 or so minutes, and so if this was a good place to stop, that'd be cool.
Before we squeeze into the rest of this place,
Yeah.
Sure, I think that's a good place if you guys okay with that.
Once you guys squeeze into the place, we'll.
Oh right,
stop it.
the threat of death. We have to end on that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
All right. So you guys, once you guys have taken about an hour, maybe a little more, to kind of catch your breath, cough up all the water, and bandage up your wounds, you guys squeeze through.
First things first, though. I want to perceive what's on the other side as much as I can.
You hear what sounds like humming.
Is it that same?
No. Like a high pitched voice.
Oh.
Time to sneak. There's someone humming.
Are you guys going to... That is an important... What a great thing to say. Are you going to attempt to stealth?
Yeah, why not?
I
Yeah.
think that's a good idea.
Do y'all want Pass Without Trace?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Alright, let's
Give them that good shit.
do it.
You've earned yourself aid later.
Yeah.
Appreciate.
Alright, everyone...
Why later? It's 8 hours
Wait,
less.
right. Actually,
Yeah.
that's a fucking great idea.
I mean,
Who's gonna
like,
fucking...
Who's getting AIDS?
Age is the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna be Callie, Pip, and himself.
Yep. You
'Cause-
all gain 5 hit points.
Nice.
Because Pip got hit the most during the bug fight, and then...
Sorry, I might have been preemptive on
I
that.
mean,
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a 26, my man. Fuck you, hell.
oh right, I need to roll my stealth. Derp. Stealth.
Alright, and I'm gonna start noting it. Pip. 26.
That's a 27.
18.
Callie, 27. Someone needs to roll for Whistler.
Got it.
I have, oh, okay,
Shush.
Yeah, so we get +5 max HP, right? Okay, I'll note that down.
Gaius, 25. God damn!
3 now. There we go.
Alright. Yeah, those, even with the low, I would use the lowest of those scores, which is Shush. However, yeah, even with that, thanks to Callie casting Pass Without Trace, the inklings kind of fly out of her currently solid black hair as they create like a small circular dome of darkness. As you guys don't even hear the sound of your footsteps splashing in the water.
Pip's effectively invisible, isn't he?
And Pip's invisible as far as things are concerned.
Though the water, I guess, can still move a little, but yeah.
So
think
if
that's a good
I,
symbol for aid.
and if I were going to make a suggestion, Pip should lead and calligraphy should be behind him so that Pip can scout ahead invisibly to see what's going on the other side of the
That's
wall.
a very good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Alright, so what I'm going to do in response to that, don't worry, you'll get your token, you guys will have visibility of your tokens in a little bit. As a matter of fact, just the last three, just pick an order that you guys are doing this while I reveal.
I think Whistler in the back makes sense because he's got a really high stealth for being furthest away.
Yeah.
If you're in the middle, you have the light.
Where's that icon using there for the aid there, Bo? It's the heart. Where is it?
It's the part with the chain. It's like
I found it. There it is.
yeah.
Got it.
Oh, right.
like 4 rows from the bottom.
I should probably mark.
It's a good reminder. That way I'm not like, why do I have 43 HP in 2 weeks?
Well, technically we're playing next week.
We are playing next week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Unless something happens, but I doubt that. So yeah, Pip, you slip in invisibly for the time being, and let me reveal what am supposed to reveal. Gosh darn it!
What a name.
Kinfus.
As you see this, as you kind of slip through the crack where there's like that little bit of water there, you see this gnome fellow currently tinkering with a mechanical-looking device that emits a low hum, and you see a couple of wires kind of running through the cave wall, and he's like, fine-tuning. Oh, wait, no, he can't speak. My bad.
Also, we could see his health bar and name.
Yeah, actually, you shouldn't be able to see his health bar.
Okay, I was just letting you know.
God. Alright, there we go. Fix that. So, Pip, there are a few noticeable things about this gnome here. Number one is that he's actually pretty well dressed. His clothes are a little tattered and a little dirty, but otherwise he looks like he's wearing fairly good clothing. One of the lenses on his glasses is actually cracked. Other than that, I would say that image is pretty accurate for what I want there. Except for one other thing. His mouth is completely bandaged up, and you can see dry stains of blood.
Okay.
Oh, dear. I have a guess.
And what's he doing right now?
Right now, he's fiddling with this machine.
It looks. Does it look as familiar as the icon on the map would suggest?
It sure does.
So it's
All
the
right.
thing we saw in the secret lab.
Yep. They're very similar.
Does Pass Without a Trace help us talk quietly? I don't remember.
It dampens sound.
Okay. Then, yeah, Pip would shuffle back a little bit into the tunnel and, like, whisper to the others. There's a gnome in there working on a thing like we saw in the lab. The energy thing, the generator or whatever it was.
Guys' eyes narrow slightly. Power source to this place.
Probably, yeah. Maybe it's that hum we heard. Should we go say hello? Or sneak past?
Are we even able to sneak past? Oh,
Sorry.
Are we even able to sneak past?
I don't know. Maybe not. There's not much room.
Perhaps saying hello would be for the best.
But I'm pretty sure once you walk in range, you're gonna... we'll be in the area, right? Yeah, let's just, I don't know, jump in and make ourselves known, I guess. All in agreement?
Sounds like a plan.
Guys, nod.
Okay. I guess Pip, since he's in the front, will...
All right. I'm
As
still going
cl-
to keep concentration up for now, so that if we need to stealth, we'll stealth.
Pip will, I guess, get as close to this guy as he can, and then just turn off the dampening field. Boo! Well, I don't think too bad.
He's going to immediately try to run towards the door. You have the ability to grapple him in response.
Alright. I'll do that. So gnome shouldn't be too hard, right?
Yep.
Right? That's...
You just roll me in athletics. That is a 16 for you, and he has to roll an opposed athletics at first.
Athletics, not acrobatics, right?
Yep. Let's see.
Oh, my bad. You're right. That should be 19. I don't know why I clicked acrobatics.
Yeah, so 19.
Yeah, so 19. But not that one. There he is. Oh boy, this is not what he's good at.
That's the point.
Golly. Of course, he rolls a nat 20.
Nerd.
He does not pass.
14. As he tries to make a break for it towards what is a... actually, let me reveal a little more here.
It's like a bridge than a door.
It's a stairway that leads down to a
Okay.
door. He tries to make a break for the stairs to head for the door. As Pip, you just kind of headlock him and poof, lean back.
Leaning back might choke him because he's gnome.
That's fine.
You're not holding him.
Pip knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's a kill machine.
Guys just moves in front of the door, crossing his arms.
Right here and move Whistler in.
Yeah, move Whistler right there. As the gnome gets more and more panicked, the more people into the room. The thing is, he actually seems the most panicked about Pip more than anybody else, though.
Can I insight to see if that's some kind of look of familiarity or just construct?
You sure may. You
All
sure
right.
may.
All right. I mean, it's a familiar machine there. Maybe another one, right?
There's a look in his eye, that kind of sparks to you. It's like he's pretty sure he knows who you are.
Okay. He'll like just kind of tilt his head. You know what I am, don't you? Just nod your head once, yes or no.
He nods his head yes very slowly.
Oh, that's more than me. And he just kind of like, he's gonna keep him grappled, but he'll move him over to the bed to make him more comfortable, I guess.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. I had a solution for the fact that he can't currently do something. Yep, there we go. That was a solution.
No, can't do that. Okay.
As he looks at you, clearly trying to signal something with his hands.
Guys, tilt his head. Does guys recognize what he's doing?
He's trying to cast a spell. It is a cantrip, though.
I'm just gonna let it happen because there's so many of us. There's no way this dude can really do anything.
As the cantrip, making a strange reproduction of his own voice, says, "Of course I know who you are, you idiot."
He'll, given they're blocking the door, Pip will just like let go. What do you mean by that?
You come to finish the job, O0?
How many years ago was that?
He stops for a moment, blinking slowly. You're not him, are you?
I don't think so. Unless I am.
No, he's Pip.
He's clearly thinking things over.
He just kind of puts his hands on his hip. Look, I don't think you need an exposition dump on my life story, but needless to say, I got modified about 5 years ago, and I don't remember squat from before that. So if that helps you at all, then there you go.
The O0 I met about a month ago.
Oh, yeah, not me then.
Speaking strictly, you're not the right color, but it's easy to change that kind of thing.
Well, have you know I don't have any oxidation or paint on me, so this is the natural. And he just taps his arm.
Yes. This is minor. He's using minor illusion to imitate speech.
And it is
Okay.
in common, right?
Yeah, it is in common.
Okay.
He's like, well, then allow me to introduce myself, assuming that you aren't here to kill me. We may be potential allies. I'm Himphus
Guys.
Gunley Fortinificus.
Guy slowly nods in at response to this potential allies.
Is that name familiar?
No.
Absolutely not. Callie just
believe-
leans edgily against
The only
the
worst
wall.
person who's familiar with Himphus is Shush.
I do believe that Shush actually mentioned it to Gaius during the talk on the boats.
Oh yeah, no,
back,
you,
didn't he?
you guys
Correct.
know you guys know the name, but you don't know who he is.
Other than that, okay.
Yeah.
But
Just checking.
Gaius has heard Shush mention the name, and just he looks to the halfling like curiously.
He just nods.
It's nice to meet you, I suppose. I am.
I wish
Gaius.
the circumstances were better. Hello, Gaius. You said the
Uh,
construct is Pip? Which one of
That's
the
me.
constructs is Pip? He says, as he gestures towards Whistler.
I'm Pip.
You may refer to me as Whistler. He points at the human girl in the corner.
She just raises her eyebrow at him. She is not answering him.
And, alright, so, silent type. What about you, halfling?
Well, if everybody else is giving their real names, then,
Oh, you motherfucker!
stop screaming!
As he, Pip, you're still grappling him?
I let go when he seemed to be okay.
Yes! As he's, like, wildly flailing his hand. You're still alive?!
Just pinches himself. Well, there were bugs, some water elementals.
You're a halfling now! What the hell? What?
Magic!
They reincarnated you. That's what they did. I see. That makes sense.
If that makes it easier, sure.
There's a long, complicated story there, but it sounds like you can answer quite a bit, given you saw something called O0, apparently. What was that about?
Oh, zero. And I suggest you sit down. We have a bit to discuss, it seems. I probably should let my goblins know, so that when they come to check on me in about an hour or so to deliver me my lunch, they don't try to kill you.
I appreciate not being killed.
And with the looming conversation, with Himphus set to happen, that is where we're going to call it for today. Goodbye, everybody.
Like and subscribe.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Stay hydrated.
But don't drown.